The Wild Duck by Henrik Ibsen. Translated from the Norwegian by Eleanor Marx of Relling. Werle's house. Pettersen, Werle's servant, in livery, and the hired waiter Jensen, in black, are setting the study in order. From within the dining room is heard a confused buzz of conversation and laughter. A knife is rapped against a glass. There's silence. A toast is given. Cries of "Bravo!" And then again, the buzz of conversation.
You see, Jensen, just listen. Jensen, there's no trap. Standing up by the table and proposing to Mr. Souther's health in a long speech.
Is there any truth in what people say? That there's something between them?
Goodness, no.
For he's been a great rake in his time.
Maybe.
It's in honor of his son that he's giving this dinner, they say.
Yes. His son came home yesterday.
I never knew before that Mr. Werle had a son.
Oh yes, he has a son. But he's always stopped up there at Hojo Works. He's not been in town for years. And I've been in service. Yeah.
I say, Pettersen, here's an old fellow who...
Ah, good gracious. What do you want here?
Good gracious, what do you want here?
I must absolutely go to the office, Pettersen.
The office was closed an hour ago and...
Heard so at the door, my lad, but Graberg's in there still. Been a good fellow, Pettersen, and let me slip in this way. I've been that way before.
No, alright. You can go. But mind you, you leave the proper...
No, that, thanks,
Where we've
Pettersen.
been before.
Yes, well, good old friend. Thanks. Oh, idiot.
Is he one of the clerks too?
No. He's the only one who's writing at home when it's wanted. But he's been a great swell in his time, as a equity.
Yes, he looks as if he had been a little of everything.
Yes. Well, you know he's been a lieutenant.
The devil he has. He been a lieutenant?
That he has. But then he went into the timber trade or something of that sort. They say he played Mr. Werle a very dirty trick. For the two were partners, and then headed up the Hojo Works, you know. Ah, I know old Ekdal. We drink many a good bottle of beer and bitter at Mrs. Erickson.
Surely he hasn't got much to stand treat with.
Lord Jensen. Of course. You understand that I pay for I think should be polite to better people who come down in the world.
Did he go bankrupt?
No, worse than that. He was sitting in the gallery.
Owl?
All houses are correcting for them. Hush, they're coming. Open the tables.
But Pettersen, have the coffee served in the music room.
Yes, Miss Sorby.
Phew, that dinner, it was a stiff bit of work.
Oh, with a little goodwill, one can get through any immense deal in 3 hours.
Ah, but afterwards, my dear Chamberlain.
Am I also short-sighted, Jensen? I hear the
I hear the Mocha and Maraschino are to be served in the music room.
Great! Then Mrs. Sorby can play us something.
If only Mrs. Sorby doesn't play us any tricks.
Oh no. Bertha will never turn against her old friends.
I don't think any of them noticed it, Gregors. I say, I don't think any of them noticed it, Gregors.
What?
Didn't you notice it either?
What should I notice?
We were 13 at table.
Really? We were 13?
We generally have 12. This way, gentlemen.
You shouldn't have asked me, Gregors.
What? Why, they say this dinner is given in my honor, and I shouldn't have my best, my only friend?
But I don't think your father likes it. I never come to this house.
Oh, so I hear. But I must see you and talk to you, for I shall certainly go away again soon. Yes, we two old schoolfellows, we have surely been separated long enough. We've not seen one another now for 16, 17 years?
Is it so long?
Yes, it is. Well, how are things going with you? You look well. You've grown almost stout and portly.
Well, one can hardly call it portly, but I dare say I look rather more manly than I did then.
Oh, indeed you do. Your outer man hasn't suffered.
But the inner man. Believe me, that is very different. You know what terrible trouble has come to me and mine since we two met.
How is your father getting on now?
Oh, dear friend, don't let us speak of that. My poor unhappy father, of course, lives at home with me. He has no one else on earth to cling to. But it is such bitter pain for me to speak of this, you see. Tell me rather, how have you got up there at the works?
I've been delightfully lonely, with plenty of time to ponder over many things. Come here, let's make ourselves comfortable.
I have to thank you all the same, Gregors, for asking me to your father's table. For now, I know you've no feelings against me any longer.
Whatever makes you think that I had any feeling against you?
Yet you had during the first years.
What first years?
After the great misfortune. And it was so natural you should have. Why, it was only by a hair's breadth that your father escaped being dragged into this horrible affair.
And you thought I had a feeling against you because of this? What can have put such a thing into your head?
I know you had, Gregors, for I had it from your father himself.
Father! So, was that why you never wrote to me? Not a single word?
Yes.
Not even when you decided to go in for photography?
Your father said it was no use writing to you about anything.
No. Perhaps he was right. But tell me, Hjalmar, do you feel satisfied with your position?
Oh, yes, certainly. I really can't say I'm not. At first, as you will understand, it all seemed so strange to me to be placed amid such absolutely new surroundings. But then, everything else has so changed, too. I mean, the great overwhelming misfortune with my father, the shame and the scandal, Gregors.
Yes, I know.
I couldn't dream of going on with my studies. There wasn't a shilling to spare. On the contrary, we were rather in debt, mostly to your father, I fancy. So I thought it best, just with one wrench, to cut myself off from the old conditions and relations. It was your father, principally, who advised me to do this, and as he helped me so much.
Did he?
Yes, of course, he did. Where should I have got the means to learn photography, to set up a studio, to make a start? That costs money,
And father paid for all of this?
Yes, dear friend, didn't you know? I understood him to say he had written to you about it.
Not a word of what he had done. He must have forgotten it. We've only exchanged business letters with one another. So, it was father.
Yes, sure enough. He never wished people to know about it, but it was he. And it was he, too, who made it possible for me to get married. But perhaps you don't know about that either?
No, I certainly did not. My dear Hjalmar, I can't tell you how happy all this makes me and how it pains me. Perhaps after all I have wronged father in certain things, for this shews he has a heart. You see, it shews a kind of conscience.
Conscience?
Yes, or whatever you like to call it. No, I have no words to tell you how glad I am to hear this of father. And so you are married, Hjalmar. That's more than I shall ever manage. Well, I hope you're happy in your marriage?
Oh, yes, I am indeed. She is as bright and brave a woman as man could desire. And she is not quite without education either.
No, of course not.
No, life is an education, you see. Then the daily intercourse with me, and then there are some gifted men who often come to see us, I assure you. You wouldn't know Gina again.
Gina?
Yes, dear friend. Didn't you remember her name was Gina?
Her name was Gina? Why, I know nothing.
But you don't remember she was in service for a time?
Is it Gina Hansen?
Yes! Of course it's Gina Hansen.
Who looked after the house during the last year that mother lay ill?
Certainly that is so. But dear friend, I'm quite certain your father wrote you that I got married.
Yes, he certainly did, but not that. Yet, wait a moment. Perhaps he did. Now I come to think of it. But father always writes me such short letters. Now tell me, Hjalmar, for this is too delightful. How did you get to know Gina, to know your wife?
Very simply. Gina didn't stop here long, but there was so much confusion here at that time. I mean, your mother's illness, and Gina could not see to everything, so she gave notice and left. And that was a year before your mother's death, or maybe the same year.
It was the same year, and I was up at the works at the time, and then afterwards...
Well, Gina lived at home with her mother, a Mrs. Hansen, a very worthy and hard-working woman who kept a small eating house. And she had a room to let, too, a pretty comfortable room.
And you were probably delighted to take it?
Yes, indeed. It was your father who suggested it to me.
Oh.
And there, you see, I really got to know Gina.
And so you got engaged.
Yes. Young folks soon get to care for one another.
Tell me, when you got engaged, was it then that you began to take up photography?
Exactly. For I was anxious to settle down as soon as possible. And so both your father and I thought photography would be like the likeliest thing. And Gina thought so too. And there was a reason for that, you see. It fitted in so well as Gina had learned to retouch.
That fitted in most remarkably.
Yes, didn't it? Don't you think it fitted in remarkably?
Yes, I must confess it did. Father seems to have been almost a sort of providence to you.
Well, he did not forsake the son of his old friend in his hour of need, for he has a heart, you see?
Well, no nonsense, dear Mr. Werle. You mustn't stop in there any longer staring up at the lights. It is not good for you.
I almost think you are right.
Oh, and this way, please, gentlemen. Anyone who wants a glass of punch must come here for it.
But good heavens, is it true that you have abolished our blessed liberty to smoke?
Well, yes, in Mr. Werle's domain, it is prohibited, Chamberlain.
Since when have you promulgated these stringent articles of cigar law, Mrs. Sorby?
Well, since our last dinner, Chamberlain. For then we had certain persons who went here too far.
And you would not permit a slight overstepping of the bounds, Mrs. Bertha, really not?
In no respect, Chamberlain Ball.
What are you pouring over there, Ekdal?
Oh, only an album, Mr. Werle.
Oh. Aha! Photographs. Yes, that's something in your line.
Haven't you brought along any of your own?
No, I've not.
You should have. It's so good for the digestion. It's so good for the digestion to sit and look at pictures.
And besides, it contributes towards entertaining people, don't you know?
And all contributions are thankfully received.
Well, what they all mean is that when you're asked to dinner, you must do something for your meal, Mr. Ekdal.
Mm-hmm.
Where one dines so well, that is simply a pleasure.
Good heavens! When is a question of struggle for life?
Well, there you are right.
You must join us, Hjalmar.
How should I join in?
Don't you think, Mr. World, that Tokay may be considered a comparatively wholesome drink for the stomach?
Well, I can answer for the Tokai you've had today, anyhow, for it is one of the very best vintages. You noticed it, no doubt?
Oh, yes, it tastes remarkably delicate.
I mean, is there any difference then in the vintages?
Oh, that is good.
It is hardly worthwhile giving you a fine wine.
Oh. It's the same with Tokay as with photographs, Mr. Ekdal. There must be sunshine. Is it not so?
Yes. Light has a great deal to do with it.
Yes, well, that's exactly as it is with chamberlains, for they too greatly need sunshine, people say.
Oh, that's a very stale sarcasm.
Mrs. Sorby's
Mrs.
coming
Sorby.
out. Oh.
And at our expense. Madam Bertha. Madam Bertha.
Yes, but it is indisputably true that vintages may be vastly different. The old ones are the finest.
Do you reckon?
Mm-hmm.
Do you reckon me among the old ones?
Oh, far from it.
There now, but me, sweet Mrs. Sorby.
Yes, and me. What vintage do you reckon us?
Well, I reckon you among the sweet vintages, gentlemen.
Mrs. Sorby can always find a loophole when she wants. Help yourselves to glasses, gentlemen. Pettersen, see to it. Gregors, I think we'll take a glass together. Won't you make one of us, Ekdal? I found no opportunity of drinking with you at table.
Beg pardon, sir, but I can't get out.
Why, have you got locked in again?
Yes, and Flagstead has gone off with the keys.
Well, you can pass through here, then.
But there's someone else.
Come on, both of you. Don't mind us.
Beg pardon. I'll come the wrong way. Door locked. Beg pardon.
Confound Graberg.
Surely that cannot have been.
What was that? Who was it?
Oh, nobody. Only the bookkeeper and someone else. Did you know the man, Hjalmar?
I don't know. I don't notice.
What the deuce is in the wind?
Pettersen, give him something outside, something really good.
Well, so it was really he?
Yes.
And yet you stood there and denied you knew him?
But how could I?
Acknowledge your father?
If you were in my place.
Aha! Are you standing here renewing old memories of student years? Won't you smoke, Mr. Ekdal? Do you want a light? It's true, we mustn't.
Thank you. I should not have.
Haven't you some nice little poems to recite to us, Mr. Ekdal? You used to do that so charmingly.
Well, unfortunately, I can't remember anything.
That's a pity. What shall we do, Ball?
Gregors, I'm going. You see, when a man has felt the crushing blows of fate upon his head, look, bid your father goodbye for me.
Yes, yes. Are you going straight home?
Yes, why?
Because perhaps I'll look in on you later.
No. You mustn't do that. Not in my home. My house is dreary, Gregors, especially after such a brilliant festivity as this. We can always meet somewhere outside in town.
Are you going, Ekdal?
Yes.
Well, remember me to Gina.
Thanks.
And tell her I shall look her up one of these days.
Oh, thanks. Stop here. I want to slip out unobserved.
Pettersen, did you give the old man something?
Yes, I did. I gave him a bottle of brandy.
You might have found him something better than that.
No, I couldn't. Brandy's the best thing for him.
Well,
shall we play something together, Mrs. Sorby?
Certainly, let us.
Bravo!
Oh. Yeah? Father, won't you wait a moment?
What is it?
I must have a word with you.
Well, can't it wait till we're alone?
No, it cannot. For it may be we never shall be alone.
What does that mean?
How could that family be allowed to come to such a wretched pass?
Probably you mean the Ekdals? I understand.
Yes, I mean the Ekdals. Yet Lieutenant Ekdal was very near to you once.
Unfortunately, he was. He was only too near to me. I felt it and suffered from it many years. It is him I have to thank that a sort of stain blurred my own good name and fame. Yes, mine.
Was he really the only guilty one?
Or who else do you suppose?
He and you were partners in that big force business.
But wasn't it Ekdal who threw up the map of the forest, that falsified map? It was he who carried out the illegal felling of trees on the government lands. Why, it was he who managed the whole business up there. I had no idea what the Lieutenant Ekdal was undertaking.
Lieutenant Ekdal himself did not know what he had undertaken.
Maybe. But the fact remains that he was sentenced and I was acquitted.
Yes, I know. Proofs were wanting.
Acquittal is acquittal.
Oh.
Why rake up all this unfortunate business that had turned my hair gray before its time? Have you been brooding over this all these years up at the works? I can assure you, Gregors, here in town, the story has long been forgotten, as far as I am concerned.
But the unfortunate Ekdals?
Now, really, what do you have had me do for these people? When Ekdal came out here, was a broken man, absolutely helpless. There are men on earth who sink to the bottom if they get a few shots in them, and who never come to the surface again. You may take my word, Gregors. I went as far as I could without exposing myself and giving color to all sorts of suspicions and gossips.
Suspicions, I see.
I've given Ekdal copying to do for the office, and I pay ever so much more for it than the work is worth.
I do not doubt that.
You laugh. Don't you believe what I say? It is true there's nothing of all this in my books, for there are certain expenses I never enter.
No, there are certain expenses which it is best not to enter.
What do you mean?
Have you entered what it cost you to let Hjalmar Ekdal learn photography?
I? Entered what?
I know now that it was you who paid for that. And I know, too, that it was you who so generously helped him to make a start.
Well, and yet you say I've done nothing for the Ekdals. I can assure you, in all conscience, These people have cost me quite enough.
Have you entered any of the expenses?
Why do you ask?
Oh, I have my reasons. Listen, at the time when you interested yourself so warmly in the son of your old friend, was that not the very time when he was to get married?
Well, how the devil, after so many years, can I remember?
At that time, you wrote me a letter. A business letter, of course. And in the postscript, you briefly said that Hjalmar Ekdal had married a Miss Hansen.
Well, that was right enough. That was her name.
But you did not write that the Miss Henson was Gina Henson, our former housekeeper.
No, it really never occurred to me that you were so deeply interested in our former housekeeper.
Nor was I. But there was another here in the house who was deeply interested in her.
What do you mean? I suppose you are alluding to me?
Yes, I allude to you.
And you dare? You permit yourself to? How can he, that ungrateful wretch, the photographer, how dare he presume to make such insinuations?
Hjalmar has not referred to all this by a single word. I don't believe he so much as suspects anything of it.
Whom have you had it from, then? Who can have said such a thing?
Oh, my poor unhappy mother said so. And that was the last time I saw her.
Your mother?
Mm-hmm.
I might have known it. She and you always held together. It was she who from the first turned you against me.
No, it was all she had to bear and to suffer until her heart was broken and the miserable end came.
Oh, she hadn't so much to bear and suffer. Not more at any rate than so many others. But there is no getting on with morbid, overstrained people, as I know to my cost. And so you have gone about nourishing these suspicions, gone poking into all sorts of old rumors and calumnies against your own father. Look here, Gregors. I really think that at your age you might find something better to do.
Yes, it is time I did.
And perhaps you would take things more easily than you seem to now. What can you be the good of your stopping up there at the works year out, year in, worrying yourself as a mere clerk, and refusing to take a shilling more than the usual monthly salary? It's simple folly of you.
Yes, if I could be quite certain.
I understand you well enough. You want to be independent, to owe nothing to me, and now there is an opening for you to become independent and absolutely your own master.
Indeed? How?
When I wrote you, it was necessary you should come to town immediately.
Yes, what did you really want me for? I've been waiting all day to find out.
I wish to propose your having a share in the firm.
I enter the firm? As partner?
Yes. It will not necessitate any being constantly together. You might take over the business here, and then I'd move up to the works.
You would?
Yes. You see, I'm not so fit for work as I used to be. I must be careful of my eyes, Gregors, for they are becoming rather weak.
They always were.
Well, not so weak as now. And then, besides, circumstances might perhaps make it desirable I should live up there. At any rate, for a time.
I should never have believed that.
See here, Gregors. There are many things that stand between us. But when all's said and done, we are father and son. It seems to me we ought to be able to come to some sort of an understanding.
You mean Outwardly, of course.
Well, even that would be something. Think it over, Gregors. Don't you believe that it could be managed? Eh?
There's something behind all this.
How so?
There must be something you want to use me for.
In so close a relation as ours, the one can always be of use to the other.
So they say.
I would gladly have you at home with me now for a time. I am a lonely man, Gregors. Always have felt lonely all my life through. Most now that I am beginning to grow old. I long to have someone about me.
Well, you have Mrs. Sorby.
Yes, I have, and she has, so to say, become almost indispensable to me. She is bright and even-tempered. She cheers up the house. And I need that so sorely.
Very well, then you've already got all you want.
Yes, but I'm afraid things can't go on so. A woman in such circumstances soon finds herself in an equivocal position in the eyes of the world, and I had almost said that it doesn't do a man any good either.
Oh, when a man gives such dinners as you do, he can risk a good deal.
Yes. But she, Gregors? I'm afraid she will not put up with it much longer. And even if she would, even if she were willing, out of devotion to me, to expose herself to the gossip and scandal and all that, don't you think, Gregors? You, with your intensely strong sense of justice.
Just tell me one thing straight out. Are you thinking of marrying her?
And if I were thinking of such a thing, what then?
I say so too. What then?
Would you set yourself absolutely against it?
No. Certainly not. Not in any way.
For I did not know whether from love of your dead mother's memory...
I am not overstrained.
Well, whatever you may or may not be, you have lifted a heavy weight from my heart. I am so exceedingly glad that I may count upon your approval in this matter.
Now I know you mean to use me.
Use you? Mm-hmm. What an expression!
Oh, don't let us be nice in our choice of words. Not when we are alone, at any rate. So that's it. So that was why. Curse it! I must come to town in person for the benefit of Mrs. Sorby. A scene of family life is to be arranged here. Tableau. A father and son. That would be something new.
How dare you speak in that tone?
When was there any family life here? Not as long as I can remember. But, now? Now a little of that sort of thing may come in useful, for it would look... uncommonly well to have people talking of the son hurrying hither on the wings of filial piety to his old father's wedding feast. Oh, what then becomes of all the rumors of the poor dead mother's sorrows and suffering? Nothing! Her son hurls them to the earth.
Gregors, I don't believe there is a man on earth you dislike as you do me.
I have seen you too closely.
You have seen me through your mother's eyes. But you should bear in mind that her eyes were dimmed at times.
I understand what you mean. But who was to blame for mother's unhappy weakness? It was you and all these... The last of them was that woman who was foisted upon Hjalmar Ekdal when you no longer... Oh.
Word for word, as if I heard your mother.
And there he is now with his great unsuspecting child mine in the midst of deception. Lives under the same roof. He lives there with such a woman and does not know that what he calls home is built upon a lie. When I look back upon all you have done, I seem to be looking over a battlefield with ruined human lives everywhere.
I almost believe the gulf between us is too great.
I have observed it, and so I'll take my hat and go.
Go. Leave the house?
Yes, for now, at last, I have found a mission to live for.
What mission may that be?
You would only laugh if I told you.
A lonely man does not laugh so easily, Gregors.
See, Father? The Chamberlains are playing blind man's bluff with Mrs. Sorby. Good night, and goodbye.
Ha! Poor wretch. And yes, he says he is not overstrained.
Hjalmar's Ekdal's studio. Gina Ekdal is sitting on a chair by the table sewing. Hedvig, in Hjalmar Ekdal's studio, is sitting on the sofa, her hands shading her eyes and her thumbs in her ears, reading a book.
Hedvig! Hedvig!
Oh, yes, Mother.
Dear Hedvig, you mustn't sit reading there any longer.
Oh, but my mother, mayn't I read a little longer? Just a little bit?
No, you must put the book away now. Your father doesn't like it. He never reads himself of an evening.
No, Father doesn't bother much about reading.
Can you remember how much the butter came to today?
1 krone and 65 ore.
That's right. It's awful the amount of butter we get through here. And then there was the smoked sausage and cheese. Let me see. And there was the ham. Yes, it makes just...
And there's the beer.
Oh, yes, of course. It does run up, but it can't be helped.
But then we didn't want a hot dinner, as Father was out.
No, luckily. And then besides, I took 8 crowns, 50 ore for the photographs.
Fancy. So much as that?
Exactly 8 crowns, 51.
Isn't it funny to think of Father having a grand dinner at Mr. Werle's?
You can't say he's dining with Mr. Werle. You know, it was his son who invited him. We've nothing to do with Mr. Werle.
I'm looking forward so to Father coming home, for he promised me he'd ask Mrs. Sorby for something nice for me.
Yes, you may be sure there are plenty of good things in that house.
And I'm just a little bit hungry, too.
How late Grandfather is today.
They'd locked the office. I had to wait with Graberg, and then they let me pass out.
Did they give you anything more to copy, Grandfather?
All this lot, look.
That is good.
And you've a parcel in your pocket, too.
Oh, nonsense, that's nothing. Oh, this will find me in work for a long time, this will, Gina. Hush! They're all asleep together in a bunch. And she's even got into the basket.
Are you quite sure she's not cold in the basket, Grandfather?
Oh, what an idea. Cold, with all that straw. Oh, I suppose I shall find matches.
The matches are on the chest of drawers.
No.
It is a good thing Grandfather's got all that copying to do.
Yes, poor old Father. Still he'll make a little pocket money for himself.
And so he can't spend all the morning down there at that horrible Mrs. Erickson's restaurant.
That is true, too.
Do you think they are still at table?
Goodness knows, but it's likely enough.
Just fancy all those delicious things Father will have for dinner. I'm sure he'll be in good spirits and cheerful when he comes back. Don't you think he will, Mother?
Yes. But if we could only tell him we'd let the room.
But there's no need to do that tonight.
Oh, it'll come in well enough, my dear, and it's no good to us.
No, I mean, we don't need it tonight, because Father will be in good spirits anyhow. We better save up the room for another time.
Are you glad to have something pleasant to tell Father when he comes home of an evening?
Yes, for then he's much more cheerful.
Yes, there's something in that.
Yeah, well,
Do you want anything in the kitchen, Grandfather?
I do. Yes. Sit still.
Surely he's not raking about in the glowing embers. Hedvig, just see what he's after.
Have you been getting warm water, Grandfather?
Yes, I have. Wanted for something. I've got to write. The ink's as thick as porridge.
But, Grandfather, you should have supper first. It's quite ready.
Oh, never mind about supper, Gina. Have lots of work. I tell you, I won't have anyone come into my room. No one.
Can you imagine where he gets the money from?
No doubt he's got it from Graberg.
No, Graberg always sends the money to me.
Then he must have got a bottle on trust somewhere.
Poor old Grandfather. It's a long while since anyone trusts him with anything. Well, I never, Ekdal. You here already?
Fancy you here so soon, Father.
Yes, well, most of them were leaving.
So early.
Yes, well, it was a dinner party.
Let me help you.
And me too. Oh, were there many people there, Father?
Oh, no, not many, but there were 12 or 14 of us at the table.
And I suppose you chatted with all of them?
Oh, yes, a little, but it was Gregors who especially monopolized me.
And is Gregors as ugly as ever?
Well, well, he's not exactly good looking yet. Hasn't the old man come home yet?
Yes, Grandfather's in there writing.
Did he say anything?
No, what should he say?
Didn't he say anything about... Well, I thought I heard he'd been to Graberg. I'll just go into him for a moment.
No, you better not.
Why not? Did he say he wouldn't have me in there?
He won't have anyone in this evening. He's been in here and got warm water.
Ah, he's sitting in there.
Yes, that's so.
Good heavens. My poor white-haired old father. Yeah, just let him be alone for once and enjoy himself.
Good home. I thought I heard you chattering.
I've just come in.
So you didn't see me? You didn't?
No, but they said you'd passed through the room, and so I came after you.
Very good of you, Hjalmar. What sort of people were they?
All sorts of people. There was Chamberlain Flor, Chamberlain Ball, Chamberlain Casperson, and Chamberlain so-and-so. I don't know.
Listen to that, Gina. He's been with nothing but chamberlains.
Yes, they're awfully grand up at the house now.
Did the Chamberlains sing, Father, or did they recite something?
No. They only chatted. They wanted me to recite, but I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
But surely you might have done that.
No, one can't provide entertainment for everybody. At any rate, I can't.
No. Hjalmar's not to be got so easily.
Look, I really don't see why I should provide entertainment when I once in a way happen to go out. Let others do it. Here are these fine folk dining in grand houses day out, day in. Let them be thankful and amiable for all the good meals they get.
Oh, but surely you didn't say that.
Well, they had put up all sorts of things.
Even the Chamberlains?
Oh, they didn't get off scot-free. Then we had a little discussion as to Tokay.
Tokay? You? That's a fine wine, that is. No.
May be fine, but I may tell you all vintages are not equally good. It depends upon the amount of sunshine the vine has had.
Why, you really know everything, Ekdal.
And there was a discussion about that?
They wanted to prove that. But then it was proved to them that it was exactly the same. With Chamberlains, with them too. All vintages were not equally good, so someone said.
No. What things do you think of?
And they had to put in their pipes and smoke it.
They had it straight to their faces.
Fancy, Gina, he said that straight to the Chamberlains' faces.
Only think, straight to their faces.
Yes, but I don't wish it talked about. One doesn't repeat such things, and besides, of course, it all passed off quite good-naturedly. Why, they were nice, pleasant people. Why should I wound them? No.
But straight to their faces.
How nice it is to see you in a dress coat. You look so well in a dress coat, Father.
Well, yes, don't you think so? And this one really sits faultlessly. It fits almost as if it'd been made for me. A little tight in the armpits, perhaps, but help me take, Hedvig. I'd rather put on my jacket. Where is my jacket, Gina?
Here it is.
That's it. Be sure to remember to let Molvik have the dress coat the first thing in the morning.
I'll see to it.
Ah, God, after all, this is more comfortable. And besides, this sort of loose, free home dress suits my whole style better. Don't you think so, Hedvig?
Father?
And when I tie my necktie like this, with the loose ends, see, eh?
Yes. That looks very well with the mustache and the thick curly hair.
Oh, one can't call it exactly curly hair. I should rather say wavy?
Yes, for it's in such great curls.
Waves.
Father?
Well, what is it?
Oh, you well know enough what it is.
No, I really don't.
You do, Father. Now you mustn't tease me anymore.
Well, what is it?
Nonsense. Now out with it, Father. You know all the good things you promised me.
And to think I should have forgotten it.
No, you only want to tease me, Father. It's too bad of you. Where have you put them?
Well, I've not quite forgotten. Oh, wait a moment. I've got something for you, Hedvig.
You'll see if you'll only wait.
See? Here we have it.
That? That's only a piece of paper.
That's the bill of fare, the whole bill of fare. Here, it is written menu. That means bill of fare.
Haven't you got anything else?
Oh, I've forgotten the rest, I tell you. But you must take my word for it. These dainties are not very satisfying. Sit down in there by the table and read out the list, and I'll describe the dishes to you. Come on, see here, Hedvig.
Thanks.
You know, it really is most extraordinary what things the breadwinner of family is expected to remember, and if he forgets the least of them, he's sure to be treated by black looks. Well, Christ, one gets used to that too. Have you peeped in there this evening, Father?
Oh, yes, you may be sure I did. She's got into the basket.
No. She's got into the basket? She's beginning to get used to it?
Yes, that's what I always said she would. But now, you see, there are a few little things.
Oh, some improvements, yes.
But they must be made, you know.
Yes. Well, let's have a little chat about the improvements, Father. Come here. Let's sit on the sofa.
All right. I think I'll fill up my pipe first, and I must clean it. Yeah.
Clean his pipe, too.
Oh, well, Gina, come on, leave him alone. My poor shipwrecked father. Yes, now, the improvements. We'd best set about them tomorrow.
You'll not have any time tomorrow, Ekdal.
Oh, yes, he will, Mother.
Remember those copies that have to be touched up? They've sent here now so many times for them.
Really? So now it's the copies again? Look, they'll be ready soon enough. Have there been any fresh orders?
No, worse luck. Tomorrow I've nothing but the 2 portraits you know of.
Nothing else? Oh, no. Well, when one makes no effort.
But what am I to do? I put in all the advertisements I can afford, I'm sure.
Yes, advertisements. Advertisements. You see how much good they are. And so I suppose no one's been after this room either.
No, not yet.
Well, that was to be expected. When one makes no effort to... One really must pull oneself together, Gina.
Shall I fetch your flute, Father?
No flute. I ask no pleasures here on earth. Yes, I'll work hard tomorrow. There shall be no lack of that. I'll work as long as my... Oh, terribly sorry.
Dear good Ekdal, I didn't mean it that way.
Father, shall I bring you a bottle of beer?
Pause. No, nothing at all. I want nothing for myself. Beer? Was it beer you said?
Yes, Father. Lovely, fresh beer.
Well, if you will insist, you may as well bring in a bottle.
Yes, do, and then we'll make ourselves comfortable.
Oh, Hedvig.
Ah, dear Father.
No, do not call me that. There have I been sitting at the rich man's table and taking thought for myself, and there have I sat and reveled in the groaning board, and yet I could not.
Oh, nonsense, Ekdal.
Yes, but you must not be too hard upon me. You know that I am very fond of you all the same.
And we are so immensely fond of you.
And if now and again I should be unreasonable, bear in mind, I am a man overwhelmed by a host of worries. No beer at such a moment. Give me the flute. Now, thanks. Now then, with the flute in my hand, and you two about me.
It may be poor and lowly under this roof, Gina, but it is home. Oh, pause. Wait, hold on.
It may be poor and lowly under this roof, Gina, but it is home. But I tell you this, it is good to be here.
Hush, Ekdal, I think someone's there.
There again?
Excuse me?
Oh.
Does Mr. Ekdal, the photographer, live here?
Yes, he does.
Gregors! Is it you after all? Come in!
Yes, I told you I'd look you up.
But tonight? Have you left the party?
Both the party and my father's house. Good evening, Mrs. Ekdal. I don't know if you recognize me.
Oh, yes. Young Mr. Werle is not very difficult to recognize.
No, I am like my mother, and no doubt you remember her.
And you have left the house, you say?
Yes, I've moved into a hotel.
Really? Well, look, as you've come, take off your things and sit down.
Thanks.
Here, on the sofa. Make yourself at home.
So, this is your place, Hjalmar. This is where you live.
This is a studio, as you can see.
But it's roomy, and so we prefer sitting here.
We used to have better rooms, but this flat has one great advantage. There are capital outer rooms.
And then we've a room on the other side of the passage that we can let.
Really? Then you've lodgers too?
No, 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 not yet. That's not so easy, you see. One has to keep on the lookout. But how about that beer, Hedvig?
Oh, so that is your daughter.
Yes, that's Hedvig.
And she is your only child?
She is the only one, yes. She is our greatest joy on earth, and she is also our greatest sorrow, Gregors.
What's that you say?
Yeah, for there is imminent danger of her losing her sight.
Become blind?
At present, there are only the merest symptoms, and it may be a long while yet, but the doctor warned us it must inevitably come.
That is a terrible misfortune. How did she get it?
Well, it's probably hereditary.
Hereditary?
Ekdal's
Yes.
mother had weak eyes, too.
Yes, yes, so father says. I can't remember it.
Poor child. And how does she take it?
Now, you may imagine, we've not had the heart to tell her anything. She has no idea of any danger. Joyous and free from care and chirping like a little bird, flying away into life's everlasting night. It is such a crushing blow for me, Gregors. Thanks. Thanks, Hedvig. Oh no, no bread and butter just now. Yes, perhaps Gregors will have a piece.
No, thank you.
Well, you can bring in a little all the same. If you've a crust, that'd be nice. And mind you, butter it well.
She looks bright and well enough, though, it seems to me.
Yes, thank God. There's nothing else the matter with her.
No doubt she will grow like you in time, Mrs. Ekdal. How old may she be now?
Hedvig is exactly 14. It's her birthday the day after tomorrow.
She's pretty tall for her age.
Yes, she has shot up so in the last year.
It is by these young folks that we best see how old we are ourselves. How long ago is it that you were married?
Why, we were married in, yes, nearly 15 years ago.
No, really? Is it so long?
Yes, it is exactly.
Yes, of course it is. 15 years and a few months. Those must have been long years for you up at the works, Gregors.
They seemed so while I lived them. Now I hardly knew how the time went.
Oh.
I say, so, now we can sit down and chat about that, huh? Whatever it was.
Father, here's somebody. Gregors Werle. I don't know if you remember him.
Oh, well, is that the son then? What does he want with me?
Oh, nothing. He's come to see me.
Then nothing's up.
No, certainly not.
Not that I care, you know, I'm not afraid, but...
I only wanted to bring you a greeting from the old hunting grounds. Lieutenant Ekdal!
Hunting grounds?
Yes. Up there round about the Ekdal works.
Oh, up there, I knew him well once in a time.
At that time you were a great sportsman.
Was so, yes, that may be. You're looking at my uniform cap. I don't need to leave to wear it at home, so long as I don't go out into the streets in it.
Come and sit down, Father, and have a glass of beer. Come along,
Can you remember, Lieutenant Ekdal, when Hjalmar and I used to go up to visit you in the summer and at Christmas?
Did you? No. I don't remember that, but I may say I've been a great sportsman. That I have. I've shot bears too. Shot 9 of them.
And now you never get any hunting.
Oh, can't say that, my lad. Get some hunting now and then. Not that sort, of course, for the forest, you see. The forest. Is the forest up there fine now?
Oh, not so fine as in your time. It's been thinned out
Thinned out?
considerably.
thinned out.
Uh-huh.
That's a dangerous game, and it has consequences. The forest avenges itself.
Come, Father, have a little more. Here you go.
How can a man like you,
Oh,
such
no,
a man...
how can a man like you, such a man for an open-air life, live in the midst of a choking town, shut up between these four walls?
Oh, it's not so bad here, not so bad.
Oh, but all that had become part of you, the fresh blowing breezes, the free life in the woods and the plains among the beasts and birds.
Hjalmar, shall we show it him?
Oh, no, Father, not this evening.
What does he want to show me?
Oh, it's only something. You can see it another time.
So I was thinking, Lieutenant Ekdal, that you should come along with me up to the works, for I shall certainly be leaving again shortly. You could easily get some copying to do there too, and here there's absolutely nothing to make you comfortable and cheer you.
I've absolutely nothing.
Yes, you have Hjalmar, but he has his own family, and a man like you who has always felt drawn to all that is free and wild.
Ah! Now he shall see it.
No, Father. Is it worthwhile now? It's dark.
Nonsense. The moon shining. He shall see it, I say. Let me pass. Come and help me, Hjalmar.
Oh, yes, do, Father.
All right then.
What is it?
No, you really mustn't fancy it's anything very wonderful.
Yeah. You must come quite close, please.
What is it really?
You can see, huh?
This belongs to Father, you understand?
Why, you keep fowls, Lieutenant Ekdal.
Should think we did keep fowls. They're gone to roost now, but you should see the fowls by daylight. You should.
And then there's,
Shush, don't say anything yet.
And you've pigeons too, I see.
Oh, yes, maybe we've got pigeons too. The pigeons' house, the houses are up there under the eaves. For you know, pigeons always like to roost high.
Yes, but these are not all common pigeons.
Common? No, I should think not. We've got tumblers, and we've got a few pouters too. But come here. Can you see these hutches out there by the wall?
Yes, but what do you use them for?
The rabbits go in there in the night, my lad.
Why, you've rabbits too then?
Yes, deuce take it, you might know we should have rabbits. He wants to know if we got rabbits. Hjalmar. Oh, but now the real thing's coming, you know. Now then, out of the way, Hedvig. Come and stand here. That's it, and look down there. Don't you see anything in the basket filled with straw?
Yes, I see there's a bird lying in the basket.
A bird?
Isn't it a duck?
Yes, of course it's a duck.
But what sort of a duck, do you think?
it's not just a simple duck, it's a...
Hush!
And it's not a Turkish duck either.
No, Mr. Well, it's not a Turkish duck, for it's a wild duck.
No, is it really a wild duck?
Yes, that it is. The bird, as you call it, is a wild duck. That's our wild duck, my lad.
my wild duck, for she belongs to me.
And it can live up here in this loft and thrive here?
Of course, you understand. She's got a trough full of water to splash about in.
Fresh water every day.
But dear Ekdal, it's getting awfully cold here.
Well, let's shut it up then. Besides, it's not good to disturb their night's rest. Give a hand, Hedvig. Another time you can see her properly. Wild ducks are very wonderful creatures, take my word for it.
But how did you catch her, Lieutenant Ekdal?
Didn't catch her, I didn't. There's a certain man in the town here whom we've got to thank for that, for her.
Surely the man's not my father.
Yes. He is, though. Just your father?
It is funny you should have guessed that, Gregors.
Why, you were telling me that you were indebted to my father for all sorts of things, and so I thought that...
But we've not had the duck for Mr. Werle himself.
It's Haakon Werle we've to thank for her all the same, Gina. He was out in his boat, you know, and he shot her, but your father's sight is so bad now. She was only wounded.
I see. She got a few shots in her body.
Yes, you did 2 or 3 shots.
He was hit under the wing, and so she could not fly away.
And then I suppose she dived to the bottom.
Oh, know all about that. Always so with wild ducks made for the bottom. As far as they can get, my lad. Get caught in the tangle and the seaweed and all the damn stuff that's down below there, and so they never come to the surface again.
But Lieutenant Ekdal, your wild duck came to the surface.
He'd got a most remarkably clever dog, had your father, and the dog dived after the duck and brought her up again.
And so you found it here?
Well, not directly. First it was taken to your father's, but the wild thing didn't thrive there, so Pettersen was ordered to kill it.
Ah, yes. Pettersen, yeah. Idiot.
Yeah, so that was how we got her, you see, for Father knows Pettersen a little, and when he heard about the wild duck, he managed to get it handed over to him.
And now it thrives so well up here in the loft.
Yes, wonderfully well. She's getting fat. Well, she's been in there so long now, she's forgotten the old wildlife, and that's the main thing.
You are right there, Hjalmar. Only never let her see the sky or the sea. But I mustn't stay longer, for I think your father's asleep.
Oh, don't mind him.
But, by the way, you said you had a room to let, a spare room?
Certainly. Well, what then? Do you know anyone?
Could I have the room?
You?
No, but you, Mr. Werle?
Yeah, can I have the room? Then I'll move in early tomorrow.
Yes, with the greatest pleasure.
But Mr. Werle, it's not all the sort of room for you.
But Gina, how can you say that?
Yes, for the room's neither large nor light.
That doesn't matter, Miss Ekdal.
I think it's a very nice room and not so badly furnished either.
But think of those 2 who live underneath us.
What 2 are they?
One of them's been a tutor.
Yes, that's Licentiate Molvik.
And then there's a doctor called Relling.
Relling. I used to know him a little. He practiced for a time up at the works.
They're a pair of dissipated good-for-nothings. They're often on the loose of an evening, and they come home very late at night, and then they're not always...
One soon gets used to that. I hope I shall be like the wild duck. Quack!
I think you'd better sleep on it first, all the same.
You seem extremely unwilling to have me in the house, Mrs. Ekdal.
Lord, no! How can you think that?
Yes, it's really very extraordinary of you.
But tell me, are you thinking of stopping in town, then, for the present?
Yes. Now I think of stopping here.
But not at home with your father? What do you mean to do?
If only I knew that, I should not be so badly off. But when one has the misfortune to be called Gregors and then Werle after it. Have you ever heard anything so hideous?
Oh, I don't think that's so bad.
Pish. I should feel inclined to spit at a fellow with such a name. But when one has the misfortune to be Gregors, Werle, here on earth as I have.
Well, come on. If you weren't Gregor's Werle, what else would you be?
If I had my choice, I should prefer being a clever dog.
A dog?
Oh, not that.
Yes, a real uncommonly clever dog. Woof, woof! Such a one as can dive after wild ducks when they go to the bottom and get fast in all the tangle and seaweeds down in the mud below.
I'll tell you what, Gregors. I don't understand a word of all this.
Oh, no. It doesn't mean anything in particular. Early tomorrow, then I'll move in. You trouble about me, Mrs. Ekdal. I do everything for myself. We'll talk the rest tomorrow, Hjalmar. Good night, Mrs. Ekdal. Good night, Hedvig.
Good night, Mr. Werle.
Good night.
Wait a moment.
Oh.
I must let you down, for it's very, very dark on the stairs.
Wasn't that strange talk about his wanting to be a dog?
I tell you what, Mother, I think he meant something else by that.
What could that be?
Why, I don't know, but it was just as if he meant something different from what he was saying. All the time.
Do you think so? It was certainly strange.
Ah, the lamp was still alight. Well, at least one can get a mouthful to eat. Now, you see, Gina, if one only makes a little effort...
How effort?
Yes! For it's a blessing after all. We've at last let the room for a time. And only think, to a fellow like Gregor's, a dear old friend.
I hardly know what to say about it. I don't.
Oh, Mother, you'll see it'll be such fun.
You are strange. First you were so anxious to let it, now you don't like it.
Yes, Ekdal, if it had only been to someone else, but what do you think Mr. Werle will say?
Oh, Werle? It's no business of his.
But you may be sure there's something up between them again, as the young one's moving out of the house. You know well enough how things are between those two.
Well, yes, look, that may be, but...
And now perhaps Mr. Werle will think you're at the bottom of it.
Oh, let him think so as long as he likes. Mr. Werle has done an immense deal for me. Good heavens, I don't deny it, but I can't, on that account, remain his dependent all my life.
But dear Ekdal, perhaps grandfather may have to suffer for it. He may lose his poor little earnings that he gets through Graberg.
I almost am inclined to say, so much the better. Is it not sufficiently humiliating for a man like me to see his gray-haired father going about as an outcast? But the fullness of time is coming now, I think. As surely as I have a mission in life, so surely I will not shrink from it.
Oh, no, Father, don't.
Hush, don't wake him.
I will not shrink from it, I tell you. The day will yet come when... Look, and that's why it's a good thing we've left the room. For that makes me more independent. And a man must be that when he has a mission in life. My poor white-haired old father. Lean on your Hjalmar. He has broad shoulders, strong shoulders at any rate. You will awaken one day and perhaps you don't believe it.
Of course I do. But in the meantime, let's get him to bed.
Yes, let us do so.
Hjalmar's Ekdal's studio. It is morning. Daylight streams in through the great panes of glass in the slanting roof. The curtain is drawn back. Hjalmar is sitting at the table, busy retouching a photograph. Several other portraits are lying in front of him.
Are you back again, Gina?
Ah, yes, one must look sharp.
Did you look in at Gregor's?
Yes, I did. It's in a lovely state. He's managed to make a mess of it as soon as he ever got in.
What? How so?
Well, he wanted to do everything himself, he said, and so he wanted to light the stove too, and then he screwed down the register so that the whole room was full of smoke. Ugh, it stank like...
Well, I never heard.
But the best to come, for then he wanted to put out the fire, and so he must needs empty the whole of his water jug into the stove, so that's the room like a pigsty.
Oh, that's a nuisance.
Sent the porter's wife there now to clean up after him, the pig. But the place will not be fit to be in until this afternoon.
Well, where's he gone then in the meantime?
He was going out, he said.
Well, I looked in a moment, too, after you'd gone out.
So I heard. Why, You've asked him to lunch.
Only to do a simple bit of early lunch, you know. It's his first day. We couldn't very well avoid it. You've got something in the house, I suppose.
I'll try and get something or other.
But don't get too little, for I fancy Relling and Molvik are coming up too. I happened to meet Relling on the stairs, you see, so I couldn't, but...
Oh, are we to have those two as well?
Oh, good Lord. 2 more or less will make no difference.
Oh, I say, Hjalmar. Oh, I see.
Do you want anything, grandfather?
Oh, no, it's all right.
Take care he doesn't get out.
Yes, I'll see to it. You know, I say, Gina, a little bit of herring salad be very nice. For Relling and Molvik were out on the spree again last night.
If only they don't come up too soon for me.
Oh, they won't. Take your time.
Very good. And you can go on doing a little work meantime.
Why, I'm sitting here working. Why, I'm working as hard as I ever can.
Then you'll have it off your hands, don't you see?
Are you busy?
Yes, I'm sitting here slaving over these portraits.
All right. God forbid. If you're busy, I'll,
Well, are you busy, Father?
If you're busy, I'm busy too. Huh.
All right.
You see, Hjalmar, I'm not so very busy after all.
I thought you were sitting there writing.
Deuce take it, can't Graberg wait a day or two? It's not a matter of life and death, I should say.
No, and you're not a slave either.
And then what has to be done in there?
Oh, yes, exactly. Oh, perhaps you'd like to go in, so I'll open the door for you.
That wouldn't be amiss.
For then, we'd have that off our hands.
Exactly. It must be ready by tomorrow early, for it is tomorrow.
Of course, it's tomorrow. Now, get in, Father.
Aren't you coming?
Yes, but look, I almost think... No, I've no time, I must work. This is how the mechanism works. See? Okay. All right, that's it. Now I suppose I shall have a minute's peace.
Is he in there on the rampage again?
Oh, wasn't it better than if he'd gone down to Mrs. Erickson's? Do you want anything? You said...
I only wanted to ask if you thought we could lay the cloth here.
Yes. I suppose no one is coming so early?
No, I don't expect anyone except the 2 sweethearts who want to be taken together.
The devil. Couldn't they be taken together some other day?
Oh, but dear Ekdal, I arranged for them to come this afternoon when you're having your sleep.
Oh, that's all right. Yes, then we'll lunch here.
Very well, but there's no need to hurry to lay the cloth yet. You can use the table a while yet.
Well, I should think you could see I am sitting here using the table all I can.
Then you'll be free later, don't you see?
Hjalmar!
Well?
Afraid we shall have to move the water trough after all.
Why? That's what I've said all along. Now what do you want?
I only wanted to come in to you, Father.
It seems to me you've come to poke your nose into things. Are you to keep watch, perhaps?
No, not at all.
What's your mother doing in there now?
Oh, Mother's in the thick of the herring salad. Isn't there any little thing I could do to help with?
No, it's best I should do it all alone, as long as my strength holds out. There's no need, Hedvig. If only your father keeps his health, then...
Oh, no, Father, you mustn't say such horrid things.
I say, what's he doing now?
It's surely a new path up to the water trough.
He'll never be able to manage that alone, and yet I'm condemned to sit here.
Give him the brush, Father. I can do it.
Nonsense. You'd only spoil your eyes with it.
Oh, well, not a bit. Come, give me the brush.
Well, yes. Well, it won't take more than a minute or two.
Tut! What does it matter? That's it. And I've got one here to copy from.
But don't spoil your eyes, do you hear? I will not be answerable. You must take the responsibility upon yourself. I tell you that.
All right. I don't mind.
You're very quick at it, Hedvig. Only a few minutes, and you understand. Oh, Hedvig, just hand me the pincers that are lying on the shelf, and the chisel. Now you'll see, Father. But first let me show you what I mean. That's it. Thanks. I say it was a good thing I came.
Oh, good morning. Won't you come in?
Thank you. You seem to have working men in the house?
No, it's only my father and grandfather. I'll tell them.
No, don't do that. I'd rather wait a little while.
It's so untidy here.
Oh, don't trouble. Are there portraits that have to be finished?
Yes, they are. I was going to help Father with them.
Don't let me prevent you.
Oh, no.
Did the wild duck sleep well last night?
Yes, thank you. No.
It looks quite different in there by daylight from what it did in the moonshine.
Yes, it does change so. In the morning, it looks different from the afternoon, and when it rains, it looks different than when it's fine.
Have you noticed it?
Oh, yes, of course I have.
Do you two like being in there with the wild duck?
Yes, whenever I can manage it.
But no doubt you've not much free time. I suppose you go to school.
No, not now.
No?
Father's afraid of me spoiling my eyes.
Oh, then he reads with you himself.
Father's promised to read with me, but he's not had the time for it yet.
But is there no one else to help you a little?
Yes, there's Mr. Molvik, but he not always quite exactly.
He drinks then?
Yes, indeed.
Well, then you've plenty of time to do anything, and in there, I suppose there's a world of itself.
Quite of itself. Mm-hmm. And then there are so many wonderful things there.
Really?
Yes, like there are great cupboards full of books, and in some of the books, there are pictures.
Ah!
And then there's an old bureau with drawers and flaps and a big clock with figures that can come out. But the clock doesn't go now.
So time has stood still in there with the wild duck.
Yes. And then there's an old paint box and so forth. And then all the books.
And I suppose you like reading the books?
Oh, yes. When I can get the time. But most of them are English and I don't understand it. But then I look at the pictures. There's this one great book called Harrison's History of London. It must be 100 years old. And there are such an enormous lot of pictures in it. On the front page, there's a picture of death with an hourglass and a young girl. I think that's horrid. But then there are all the other pictures of churches and palaces and streets and great ships sailing on the sea.
But tell me, where did you get all these rare things from?
Oh, an old sea captain once lived there, and he brought them home.
Wow.
Lived here, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, they used to call him the Flying Dutchman, and that's odd, for he wasn't a Dutchman at all.
No?
No, but at last he stopped all together, and all his things were just left here.
Listen, just tell me, when you sit in there looking at the pictures, don't you want to get out and see the real great world itself?
Oh, no. I want to stop at home always and help my father and mother.
Finishing photographs?
No, not only that.
Mm-hmm.
What I should like best would be to learn to engrave pictures like those in the English books.
What does your father say to that?
I don't think father likes it.
Oh.
For father's so odd in some things. Fancy, he talks about my learning basket making and straw plaiting, but I don't think that's anything much.
Oh no, neither do I.
But father's right about one thing. That if I'd learned to make baskets, I might have made the new basket for the wild duck myself.
So you might. And you were the right person to have made it.
Yes, for it is my wild duck.
Yes, so it is.
Oh, yes, she belongs to me. But I lend her to father and grandfather as often as they like.
Indeed. What do they do with her?
Oh, they arrange things for her and build for her and all that.
I understand. For I suppose the wild duck's the most distinguished personage in there.
Of course she is. For she's a real wild bird. And it's a pity about her, too. For she has no one to take care of. She has no one to take care for. The poor thing.
No, she hasn't a family like the rabbits.
No. The fowls, too. I have so many. They were chicks with together, but she has been taken right away from all her own. And then it's all so strange about those wild ducks. No one knows about them, and nobody knows where they come from either.
And so she has been to the ocean depths.
Why do you say the ocean depths?
What else should I say?
Well, you might have said the bottom of the sea or sea bottom.
Oh, mayn't I just as well say in the ocean depths?
Of course, only it sounds so odd to hear people talk of the depths of the ocean.
Why? Tell me why.
No, I won't. For it's so silly.
I'm sure it's not. Now tell me why you smiled.
Well, it's because when I happen to remember what's in there, like all of a sudden it always seems to me that the whole room and everything in it should be called the depths of the ocean. But that's so silly.
You must not say that.
Yes, for it's only a loft.
Are you so sure of that?
That it's a loft?
Yes. Are you quite certain it is?
Uh-huh.
I come in too early, I fear.
Well, you had to stop somewhere, and it's almost ready now. Clear the table, Hedvig.
I hear you can retouch Mrs. Ekdal.
Yes, I can.
That was a lucky coincidence.
How lucky?
As Ekdal went in for photography, I mean.
Mother can take photographs too.
Oh, yes, I've had plenty of opportunity to teach myself that art.
Then perhaps it's you, really, that attend to the business?
Yes, when Ekdal hasn't time himself.
No doubt. His time's a great deal taken up with his old father. I understand that.
Yes, and then it's not the thing for a man like Ekdal to take portraits of anybody and everybody.
So I think, but still, since he has taken it up,
Mr. Werle, I'm sure can understand that Ekdal is not an ordinary photographer.
Of course not. But, oh. What's that?
Up there, they're shooting again.
Do they shoot too?
They go hunting.
Ah! What hunt? Are you hunting, Hjalmar?
Are you here? I didn't know. I was so taken up. And you didn't tell us.
Oh, no. Do you go hunting in the loft?
Oh, only with this.
Yes, you and grandfather. He'll have an accident one of these days with that pistol.
Oh, I think I've told you that this kind of firearm is called a pistol.
Well, I don't think that's any better.
So you two have turned hunter. You too, Hjalmar.
Only a little rabbit shooting now and again, chiefly for your father's sake, you understand?
Menfolk are such queer creatures. They must always have something to divide themselves with.
Yes, of course. We must always have something to divide ourselves with.
Why, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Well, and then luckily you see the loft is so situated that no one can hear us shooting. Now, don't touch the pistol, Hedvig. The one barrel's loaded, remember.
Oh, you've a fowling piece too, I see.
Oh, that's Father's old gun. You can't shoot with it now, for there's something wrong with the lock. But it's very amusing to have it all the same, because we can take it all to pieces and oil it and then screw it together again. Of course, it's mostly Father who muddles about with such things.
Now you can see the wild duck properly.
I was just looking at it. One of her wings drops a little, it seems to me.
Well, that's not so remarkable. You know, she was wounded.
And she seems a little lame in one foot, isn't she?
Perhaps just a very little bit.
Yes, for the dog bit her in that foot.
But she hasn't another fault or blemish. And that is really remarkable for a creature that has had a discharge of shot into its body and has been between a dog's teeth.
And who has been to the depths of the ocean?
Yes.
Oh, that blessed wild duck. You'll be falling down and worshipping her next.
Is the lunch ready?
Yes, in a moment. Hedvig, you must come and help me now.
I don't think you'd better stand there looking at Father. He doesn't like it. And I'd better shut up before the others come in. No. Get away with you. These contrivances are my own inventions. It's really very amusing to have something like that to arrange and to mend when it gets broken. And besides, it is quite necessary too, you see, for Gina doesn't like having the rabbits and fowls in the studio.
No, of course not. And perhaps it's your wife who manages the business?
I usually leave everyday business to her, for then I can seek refuge in the sitting room and think over more important matters.
What sort of matters, Hjalmar?
Well, I wonder you've not asked about that before. Or perhaps you've not heard about the invention?
Invention? No.
Really? You've not? Well, up there in the woods and wilds.
So you've made an invention?
Well, not exactly made it yet, but I'm working on it. Surely you can understand that when I decided to sacrifice myself to photography, it wasn't in order to take likenesses of all sorts of commonplace people.
Oh, no. That was what your wife was just saying.
I vowed that if I did devote my powers to this manual labor, I would at least raise it so high that it should be both an art and a science. So, I made up my mind to make this remarkable invention.
And in what does the invention consist? What is it to do?
Why, my dear fellow, you mustn't ask her such details yet. It takes time, you see. And you mustn't believe that I am inspired by vanity. Truly, I'm not working for my own sake. No. It is my life. It's a mission that I see before me night and day.
What life mission is that?
Have you forgotten the old man with the silver hair?
Your poor father. But what can you really do for him?
I can invoke his self-respect from the dead by raising up the name of Ekdal to honor and respect again.
So that is your life mission?
Yes. And I will save the shipwrecked man. For he did suffer shipwreck when the storm burst forth over him. Even while those terrible investigations were going on, he was no longer himself. That pistol there that we used to shoot rabbits with, it has played a part in the tragedy of the life of the house of Ekdal.
A pistol, indeed.
When the sentence was pronounced and he was to be put in jail, he had that pistol in his hand.
He had?
Yes, but he did not dare. He was afraid. He was so demoralized, so lost even then was his spirit. Can you understand that? He, a soldier who had shot 9 bears, the descendant of 2 lieutenant colonels, one after the other, of course. Can you understand it, Gregors?
Yes, I can understand it very well.
I do not. And then the pistol played a part too in another incident in the history of our house. When he had donned the gray dress and was set under lock and key, believe me, that was a terrible time for me. I had pulled down the blinds of both my windows, and when I looked out, I saw that the sun was shining as was its wont, and I could not understand. I saw men walking about the streets, laughing and gossiping of indifferent matters. I could not understand. I thought all the universe must be standing still, as at an eclipse of the sun.
I felt so when my mother died.
In that same hour, Hjalmar Ekdal turned the pistol towards his own breast.
So, you too thought of that?
Yes.
But you did not fire?
No. In that decisive moment, I gained the victory over myself. I went on living. But believe me, it needed courage to choose life under such conditions.
It depends on the point of view.
Oh, yes, entirely. But it was better so. For now, I shall soon make the invention, and then Dr. Relling believes, as I do, myself, that father will get leave to wear his uniform again. Oh, I shall ask this as my sole reward.
So it's the uniform that he...
Yes. It is that he most hankers and pines after. You cannot imagine how this cuts me to the heart for his sake. Whenever we have a little family feast here, such as Gina's and my wedding day, or anything of that sort, the old man comes in here dressed in his lieutenant uniform of happier days. But as soon as there's a knock at the door, for he mustn't show himself before strangers, you know, he hurries off to his room again as fast as his old legs will carry him. God, it just lacerates a filial heart to see that.
And when do you think your invention will be ready?
Oh, no, really? Come on. You mustn't ask me about such details as time. An invention is a thing which doesn't allow a man to be wholly and solely master of himself. It depends a good deal on inspiration, on an idea, and it's well nigh impossible to calculate beforehand when that will come.
But it's making progress?
Of course it's making progress.
Okay.
I work every blessed day at the invention, which it fills my whole being. Every afternoon when I've dined, I lock myself up in my sitting room, and there I can ponder in peace. Only I mustn't be driven, for that is no earthly use whatever. Relling says so too.
And don't you find that all these contrivances in there in the loft take you away and distract you too much?
Oh, no, quite the contrary. No, You mustn't say that. Surely I can't always go about brooding over the same exhausting ideas. I must have something to fill up the time and expectancy. Inspiration, ideas. You see, If they're coming, they'll come anyhow.
My dear Hjalmar, I almost think there's something of the wild duck in you.
The wild duck.
Quack, quack.
What do you mean? Come on.
You have dived under and got caught fast in the weeds at the bottom.
Are you alluding to the well-nigh deadly shot that winged father and me too?
Not so much of that. I don't mean to say that you are wounded, but you have fallen into a poisonous swamp. You have within you an insidious disease, and you have sunk to the bottom to die in the dark.
What? I? Die in the dark? Now, I tell you what, Gregors. You really should drop such talk.
Do not fear, for I will bring you up to the surface again, for I too have a mission in life now, you see. I found it yesterday.
Well, that may be, but you should leave me alone. I assure you that, of course, with the exception of a very natural melancholy, I am as happy as a man could desire to be.
That you are so is also a result of the poison.
Oh, now, my dear good Gregors, don't say anything more about disease and poison. I'm not used to that sort of thing. In my house, no one ever mentions such disagreeable things to me.
I can well believe that.
For it's just not good for me. And here, there's no air of the swamp, as you call it. The poor home of the photographer is lonely. I know that well, but, and my means are narrow, but I am an inventor, remember? Mm-hmm. And I am the breadwinner of a family, too. That raises me above my lowly circumstances. Ah, here they are with the luncheon.
Well, those two timed it well.
Molvik fancied he'd smelt herring salad, and so there was no holding him back. Good morning for the second time, Ekdal.
Gregors, let me introduce Mr. Molvik. Doctor. Why, you know Relling.
Yes, slightly.
This is Mr. Werle, Jr. Yes, we two have often come to loggerheads with one another up at the Hodgel Works. I suppose you've just moved in.
Yes, that might, I moved in this morning.
And Molvik and I live underneath you, so you're not far from the doctor and priest, if you should want anything of the sort.
That might be. For yesterday, we were 13 at table.
Oh, now don't bring up such disagreeable things again.
You needn't trouble, Ekdal, for it won't hurt you.
Well, I hope so for the sake of my family, but let's sit down and eat and drink and be merry.
Oh, shall we not wait for your father?
No, he'll have his taken into him presently. Come along.
Molvik was horribly drunk yesterday, Mrs. Ekdal.
What? Yesterday again?
Didn't you hear him when I came home with him in the night?
No, I can't say I did.
That's well, for Molvik was abominable last night.
Is that true, Molvik?
Let us bury in oblivion the proceedings of last night. That sort of thing has nothing to do with my better self.
It comes over him as if he were possessed. And then I have to go out on the spree with him. For you see, Mr. Molvik is demonic.
Demonic?
Yes, Molvik is Domic.
Ooh.
And Domic natures are not created for going through the world on steady legs. They are bound to deviate sometimes. Well, and so you still hold out at these hideous black works up there?
I've held out until now.
And have you obtained what you went about claiming?
Claiming? Oh, I see.
Have you been enforcing claims, Gregors?
Of nonsense.
Oh, but he did, though. He used to go about all the farmers' cottages presenting something that he called the claim of the ideal.
I was young then.
You're right there. you were very young in the claim of the ideal. You never managed to get them on it as long as I was up there.
Oh, nah, nor since either.
And so, I dare say, you've become sensible enough to reduce your demands a little.
Never when I am face to face with a true, genuine man.
No, and that seems sensible enough to me. A little butter, Gina?
And a little bit of pork for Molvik.
Blech, no pork.
Oh. Open the door, Hedvig. Father wants to come out.
Oh, good morning, gentlemen. Have had a capital sport today. Have shot a big one.
Oh, and you've skinned it before I came.
Have salted it too. It's good tender meat. It's rabbit meat, and it's sweet too. Tastes like sugar. Hope you're enjoying yourselves, gentlemen.
Excuse me, I can't. I must go down at once.
Have some soda water, man. Let us drink to the old hunter.
Yes, to the bold sportsman on the brink of the grave.
To the gray-headed. I say, is his hair gray or is it white?
It's between the two. And besides, he hasn't so many hairs left on his head.
Well, you can get through life with false hair. Yes, at the bottom, you're a happy man, Ekdal. And you have that great life mission to toil for.
And I do toil, believe me.
And then you have your active wife, trotting in and out so nicely in her felt shoes and pottering about, looking after you and serving you.
Yes. Gina, you are an excellent helpmate to have on life's path.
Oh, don't sit there criticizing me.
And then you're Hedvig, Ekdal.
Oh, yes, the child. The child beyond all else. Hedvig, come here to me. What day is it tomorrow, eh?
Oh, no, you mustn't tell, Father.
It goes in my heart like a knife when I think how small a thing it will be. Only a little festive arrangement in the loft.
But that's so lovely.
Only wait till that wonderful invention is completed, Hedvig.
Yes, then, you will see. Hedvig, I have determined to make your future secure. All shall be well with you as long as you live. I will ask something for you and nothing else. That shall be the poor inventor's sole reward.
Dear Father.
Well, now, don't you think it very pleasant, just for a change, to sit at a well-spread table in the midst of a happy family circle?
Yes, I deeply prize these hours spent at the table.
Yes. I, for my part, do not thrive in the air of a swamp.
Air of a swamp?
Oh, now don't begin with that stuff again.
Goodness knows there's no foul air here, Mr. Werle, for I air the place every day.
The stench, I mean. No amount of your airing would get rid of it.
Stench?
Yes, what do you think of that, Ekdal?
Excuse me. I suppose it isn't you yourself who brings the stench with you. Mine's up.
It would be like you to call what I bring into this house a stench.
Listen, Mr. Werle Jr., I strongly suspect you are still going about with the claim of the ideal unabridged in your coattail pocket.
I carry it in my breast.
Well, wherever you may have it, I'd not advise you to play the dun here as long as I'm about.
And suppose I do all the same?
Then you fly head foremost downstairs. Now you know.
But really, Relling!
Yes, just you turn me out.
You mustn't do that, Relling. But this, I will say, Mr. Werle, that after making all that horrid mess in there with the stove, you shouldn't have come here chattering about stenches.
Mother, someone's knocking.
Oh, that's it now, or be bothered with a lot of people.
Leave it to me. Oh dear.
I beg your pardon, but I am told my son is living here.
Won't you come in, sir?
Thanks. I only wish to speak to my son.
Well, here I am.
I should like to speak to you in your room.
In my room? Well...
No, goodness no, sir's not in a fit state to...
Well, outside in the passage, then. I wish to speak to you alone.
You can do that here, sir. Come, into the sitting room. Relling?
Well, we're alone now.
You let fall a word or two yesterday, and as you've come to live at the Ekdals, I am compelled to think that you've something in your mind against me.
I have in mind to open Hjalmar's Ekdal's eyes. He shall see his position as it is, that is all.
Is that the mission in life you spoke of yesterday?
Yes. You have left none other open to me.
Is it I who have poisoned your mind?
You have poisoned my whole life. I'm not thinking about all that with Mother. But it is you I have to thank for it, that I go about hunted and devoured by a guilty conscience.
Aha. So it's your conscience that's amiss.
I ought to have stood out against you then, at the time when you laid the snares for Lieutenant Ekdal. I ought to have warned him, for I foresaw whither it would lead him.
Yes. And, indeed, you ought to have spoken.
I didn't dare to. I was so cowed and scared. I was so afraid of you. Both then and for a long time afterwards.
You've got over that fear now, it seems.
Fortunately. The wrong done old Ekdal, both by me and others, can never be made good. But I can free Hjalmar from all this lying and deceit which surround him and are ruining him.
Do you believe that that would be doing a good deed?
I believe so firmly.
Perhaps you fancy that the photographer Ekdal is the man to thank you for such a friendly service?
Yes, he is the man to do so.
We shall see.
And besides, if I'm to go on living, I must find some healing for my sick conscience.
That will never be sound. Your conscience has been sick since you were a child. That is your heritage from your mother, Gregors. The only heritage she left you.
Haven't you yet got over your anger at the mistake you made in thinking she would bring you a dowry?
Don't let us touch upon irrelevant things. So you hold to your purpose of putting Ekdal on what you assume to be the right scent?
Yes, I do hold to my purpose.
Well, then I might have saved myself the walk up here. For doubtless it's no use asking if you'll come home again.
No.
And I suppose you will not enter the firm either?
No.
Good. But as I intend getting married soon, there will have to be a division of the property.
No, I do not wish that.
You do not wish it?
No, I dare not for my conscience' sake.
Are you going up to the works again?
No, I consider myself as having left your service.
But what shall you do then?
Only fulfill my mission in life. Nothing else.
Yes. But afterwards, what will you live on?
I've put by a little out of my salary.
And how long will that last?
I think it will last my time.
What do you mean by that?
I will answer nothing more now.
Goodbye, then, Gregors.
Goodbye.
He's gone, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
So, the lunch has come to nothing.
Put on your things, Hjalmar. You must go for a long walk with me.
Gladly. What did your father want? Anything to do with me?
Only come along. We must have a little talk together. I'll go in and put on my overcoat.
You shouldn't go out with him, Ekdal.
No, don't you? Stop where you are.
What nonsense! When the friend of my youth feels a desire to open his heart to me in private?
But deuce take it. Don't you see the fellow's cracked? Mad? Demented?
Yes, you can surely hear that. His mother used to have such fits at times.
Oh, he has all the greater need for the vigilant eye of a friend. Mine dinner's ready in good time. Goodbye for the present.
It's a pity that fellow didn't go to hell by way of one of the Hodgel mines.
Lord, why do you say that?
Yes, for I've my suspicions.
Do you think young Werle's really mad?
No, worse luck. He's not more mad than most people, but he's diseased all the same.
What is it that's the matter with him then?
Well, I'll tell you, Mrs. Ekdal. He's suffering from an acute attack of virtue fever.
Virtue fever?
Got a disease then?
Certainly. It's a national disease, but it only appears sporadically. Thanks for your hospitality.
Ugh, that Gregor's Werle. He always was a horrid beast.
Seems very strange to me.
Yes, quite certain. When I promise anything, I do it. The first dozen shall be read by Monday. Good day. Good day.
Oh, are they gone?
Yes, thank goodness. I've got rid of them at last.
Can you think why Father's not come home yet?
Are you sure he's not down at Relling's?
No, he's not. I ran down to the kitchen stairs just now and asked.
And there his dinner is getting cold for him too.
Yes, fancied. And Father's, who's always so careful to be home to dinner.
He'll be here directly, you'll see.
I do wish he'd come, for I think everybody's been so strange.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, Father, oh, what a time. We've been waiting for you.
You've been gone a long time, Ekdal.
Yeah, I've been rather a long time, yes.
Perhaps you've dined with Werle?
No.
Then I'll bring you in something.
No. Let dinner be. I'll not eat anything now.
Aren't you well, Father?
Well, oh, yes, so. We had a fatiguing walk, Gregors and I.
You shouldn't have done that, Ekdal. You're not used to it.
There's many a thing a man must accustom himself to in this world. Has anyone been here while I was out?
Not one but the two sweethearts.
No new orders?
No, not today.
You'll see. There are sure to be some tomorrow, Father.
I hope there may, for Tomorrow, I mean to set about work in real earnest.
Tomorrow? Oh, but don't you remember what day is tomorrow?
That's true. Well, then, the day after tomorrow. Henceforth, I mean to do everything myself. I alone will do all the work.
But what's the good of that, Ekdal? It only makes your life a burden to you. I can see to the photographs, and then you can go on with the invention.
And then the wild duck, Father, and all the fowls, and rabbits, and...
Don't speak to me of that rubbish! From tomorrow, I'll never set foot in that loft again.
Yes, but Father, you promised me that tomorrow we'd have a little feast.
Yeah, that's true. Well then, from the day after tomorrow. Damn wild duck, I should like to wring her neck.
A wild duck?
Well, I never heard such a thing.
Father, why? It's my wild duck.
All right, and therefore, I will not do it. I have not the heart to do it. Not the heart to do it for your sake, Hedvig. But I feel so strongly that I ought not to suffer any creature under my roof that has passed through those hands.
Good Lord, because grandfather got her from that good-for-nothing Pettersen, you...
There are certain demands. Well, what should I call them? Let me say, ideal commands. Certain claims that a man cannot set aside without wronging his own soul.
But think, the wild duck, the poor wild duck.
Are you here? I shall spare her for your sake. Not a hair of her head shall be hurt. That is as I was saying. I will spare her. For there are greater problems than that to solve. Now, you should go out a little as usual, Hedvig. It's dark enough for you now.
No, I don't care about going out now.
Yes, you go along. You seem to me to be blinking so with your eyes today. It's all the vapors in here are not good for you, and the air beneath this roof is so heavy.
All right, then. I'll run down to the kitchen stairs and go out for a little while. My cloak and a hat. They're in my room, my own room. Father, now, you mustn't do the wild duck any harm while I am out, okay?
Not a feather of its head shall be plucked. You and I, Hedvig, we two. Well, go. Gina,
Yes?
from tomorrow, or let us say from the day after tomorrow, I should like to keep the household accounts myself.
Do you want to keep the household accounts too now?
Yes, or to keep the accounts of our takings, anyhow.
Lord help us, that's soon done.
I hardly believe that. For you seem to make the money go a remarkably long way. How do you manage it?
It is because Hedvig and I require so little.
It is true that father's so liberally paid for the copying he does for Mr. Werle.
I don't know that it's so liberally. I don't know the prices for those sorts of things.
About how much does father get now? Tell me.
Well, it varies so. I should say it's about as much as he costs us and just a little pocket money besides.
As much as he costs us. You never told me this before.
No, I could not, for you were so happy to think he had everything from you.
And so father gets this from Mr. Werle?
Oh yes, Mr. Werle's got enough to spare, he has.
Light the lamp.
And then we don't know that it is Mr. Werle himself. It might be Graberg.
Why these subterfuges about Graberg?
I don't know. I only thought. Well, it wasn't me that got grandfather the writing. Why, it was Bertha when she went to the house.
Your voice seems to me to be trembling.
Does it?
And your hands are shaking, aren't they?
Speak straight out, Ekdal. What is it he's gone and said about me?
Is it true? Can it be true that there was a kind of relation between you and Mr. Werle while you were in service at his house?
That is not true. Not at that time, no. Mr. Werle was after me, certainly, and the wife fancied there was something in it, and then she made such a hocus pocus and hurly-burly, and she knocked me about and drove me about, so that she did, and so I left her service.
And afterward, then?
Yes, then I went home. And Mother, she wasn't as good as you thought, Ekdal, and she kept me on about one thing and another, for Mr. Werle was a widower then.
Well, and then?
Well, I suppose it's best you should know it. He didn't let me alone until he'd had his will with me.
And this is the mother of my child. How could you conceal such a thing from me?
Yes, that was wrong of me. I ought certainly to have told you long ago.
You ought to have told it me at once. Then I should have known what sort of a creature you were.
But would you have married me all the same?
How could you imagine such a thing?
No, that is why I didn't dare tell you anything then. For I grew to care so very much for you, as you know. And I couldn't go and make myself absolutely wretched.
This is my Hedvig's mother. And to know all that I see before my eyes. All my home. I owe it all to a favored predecessor. Oh, that seducer Werle.
Do you repent the 14 or 15 years that we have lived together?
Tell me. Have you not repented every day, every hour, for the web of deceit that, like a spider, you have spun around me? Answer me that. Have you not really gone about here remorseful and penitent?
Ay, dear Ekdal, I've had quite enough to think of with the house and all the daily work.
Do you never cast a searching glance at your past?
Oh, God knows I'd almost forgotten those old intrigues.
Ah! This callous, insensible calm. There is something so revolting to me in this. Think, not even remorse.
Tell me, Ekdal, what would have become of you if you had not found a wife like me?
Like you?
Yes, for I've always been a little more businesslike and more practical than you. Well, of course that's natural, for I'm a few years older.
Oh, what would have become of me?
For you had got into all sorts of bad habits when you first met me. You surely can't deny that.
Oh, so you call those bad habits? Ah, you don't understand a man's feelings when he is in sorrow and despair. Especially a man with my fiery temperament.
Well, that may be. And I'm not regaling about all that either. For you became such a model husband as soon as ever you'd a house and home of your own. And now we've made it all so comfortable and cozy here. And Hedvig and I were soon going to spend a little more both for food and clothes.
Yeah. In the swamp of deceit, yes.
Oh, that abdominal fellow should ever had set foot in this house.
I too thought home good to be in. that was a delusion. Whence now shall I get the needful elasticity of mind to bring the invention into the world of realities? Huh? Perhaps it will die with me. And then it will be your past, Gina, that has slain it.
No.
Mm.
You mustn't say such a thing, Ekdal.
Mm.
I, who all my days have only tried to do the best for you.
I ask, what becomes of the breadwinner's dream? When I lay in there on the sofa, pondering over the invention, I already had the presentiment that it would devour my whole powers. I felt too that the day when I should hold the patent in my hands, that day would be my last. And so it was my dream that you should be left here, the well-to-do widow of a departed inventor.
No, you must not speak like that, Ekdal. God forbid I should live to see the day when I was a widow.
Ah! 'Tis all one. Now all this is past, anyhow. All.
May I come in?
Yes, do.
Now, my dear friends, so it is not yet over.
It is over.
It is?
I have passed through the bitterest moments of my life.
But the most ennobling, too, I should think.
Well, at any rate, it's off our hands.
God forgive you, Mr. Werle.
But I don't understand this.
What don't you understand?
So great a reckoning that is to lay the foundation of a new life, the living together in truth and without all deceit.
Yes, I know that well enough. I know that so well.
I felt so sure that as I entered the door, a light of transfiguration and joy from the faces of both man and wife would shine upon me, and now I see nothing but this dull, dreary, sad...
Oh, that's it.
You will not understand me, Mrs. Ekdal. Well, for you, I dare say it will take time, but you yourself, Hjalmar, you must feel a higher consecration after this great reckoning.
Oh, yes, of course I do. That is to say, after a fashion.
For surely there is nothing on earth to compare with this, to forgive one who has erred and lovingly to raise her up to yourself.
Do you think a man can so easily forget a draught so bitter as that which I have drained?
An ordinary man, no, that may be. But a man like you?
Yes. Oh, good gracious. Oh, I knew that well enough. But you mustn't drive me, Gregors. It takes time, you see.
You have a great deal of the wild duck in you, Hjalmar.
Hello. Is the wild duck to the fore again?
Mr. Werle's Senior's broken-winged victim of the chase? Yes.
Mr. Werle Senior's? Is it he you are speaking
of? Him and of us others.
The devil take you.
What is that you're saying?
I was wishing heartily that the quack would take himself off home. If he stops here, he's just the man to muddle things up for you both.
Things will not be muddled for these two, Mr. Relling. I will not speak of Hjalmar now. Him we know. But she too, at the bottom of her heart, must surely have some truth, some sincerity.
You might have let me pass for what I was then.
Would it be impertinent to inquire what it is you really want in this house?
I wish to lay the foundation of a true marriage.
You don't think that the Ekdal's marriage is good enough as it is?
It is certainly quite a good as good a marriage as most others, unfortunately, but it has not yet become a true marriage.
You have never had any sense for the claims of the ideal, Relling.
Stuff and nonsense, my good fellow. With your permission, Mr. Werle, approximately, how many true marriages have you seen in your life?
I hardly think I've seen a single one.
Nor have I.
But I have seen such numberless marriages of the opposite kind, and I've had occasions to see from personal observations how such marriages can demoralize two human beings.
The whole moral foundation of a man may give way beneath his feet. That is the terrible part of it.
Well, I've never exactly been married, so I'm no judge of such things. But this I do know. The child is part of the marriage too, and you must leave the child at peace.
Oh, Hedvig! My poor Hedvig!
Yes, you must be so good as to keep Hedvig out of all of this. You two are grown-up people. You can, in God's name, muddle and meddle with your lives if you feel inclined. But you must be careful with Hedvig. I tell you, else you may do her a mischief.
A mischief?
Yes, or she may do herself a mischief, and perhaps others too.
But how can you know that, Relling?
There's no immediate danger to her eyes.
This has nothing to do with her eyes. But Hedvig is at an awkward age. She might get into all sorts of mischief.
It's just fancy she does that already. She's begun carrying on with the fire out in the kitchen. She calls it playing at house on fire. I'm often frightened she'll set fire to the house.
There, you see? I knew it well enough.
But how do you account for this, Relling?
She is passing through a constitutional change, man.
As long as the child has me, so long as my head is above the ground.
Hush, Ekdal. There's someone in the passage. Come in.
Good evening.
What, it is you, Bertha?
Yes, indeed it is. Well, quite a lot of people. I hope I'm not in the way.
Not in the least. An emissary from that house.
Yeah, frankly, I didn't expect to find your menfolk at home about this time, and so I ran up for a little chat with you, and to bid you goodbye.
Really? Are you going away?
Well, yes. Early morning, tomorrow, up to Hodgdal. Mr. Werle left this afternoon, and young Mr. Werle, he sent his greetings to you.
Well, I never...
So, Mr. Werle has gone away, and now you are going after him?
Yes. What do you think of that, Ekdal?
I say be on your guard.
I can explain it to you. My father is going to marry Mrs. Sorby.
Marry her!
Really, Bertha? At last, then?
Surely this isn't true.
Yes, dear Relling. It's true enough.
Are you going to marry again now?
Yes, it looks like it. Werle has got a special license, and so we're going to keep our wedding quite quietly up at the works.
I suppose as a good stepson, I must wish you happiness.
Thank you, if you really mean it. Well, I hope it will be for both worlds and my own happiness.
You may certainly hope that. Mr. Werle never gets drunk, so far as I know, and he's certainly not in the habit of beating his wives either, like the late lamented horse doctor used to do.
Well, let Sorby be in peace where he lies. He also had his good sides too.
But Mr. Werle has better sides, I dare swear.
At any rate, he hasn't wasted what was best in him. And the man who does that must take the consequences.
So go out this evening with Molvik.
You shouldn't do that, Relling. Don't do it for my sake.
There's nothing else for it. Hjalmar, if you want to make one of us, come along.
No, thanks. Ekdal doesn't go in for that sort of divulsions.
Oh, quiet.
Goodbye, Mrs. Werle.
It seems you and, you, Mrs. Sorby, and Dr. Relling knew one another pretty intimately.
Yes. Well, we've known each other for many a year. Once indeed it might have come to something between us two.
It was a good thing for you it didn't.
Well, you may well say that. Well, I have always taken care not to act on impulse. And a woman can't throw herself away lightly, either.
Are you not in the least afraid that I might give my father a hint as to this old acquaintance?
Well, surely you understand that I have told him myself.
Indeed.
Your father knows everything, or down to the least detail that all people might fairly say against me. I have told him all this. It was the first thing when he let me know his intentions.
You are more than commonly frank, I think.
Well, I've always been frank. What's the best way for us women?
What do you say to that, Gina?
Women are so different. We are.
Oh.
Women are so different. Some take one way and some another.
Yes. Well, Gina, but I believe it is wisest to arrange matters as I have done. Well, and Werle has concealed nothing of what concerns himself from me. Indeed, it was that which brought us together. Oh, and now he can sit and talk to me as frankly as a child, and he has never been able to do that in his life. Well, he, you know, the strong man, full of life, he heard nothing all through his youth and all the best years of his life but sermons. Well, and many a time the sermons were about imaginary offenses, as I've heard say.
Yes, what they say is true enough.
If you ladies are going to discuss that subject, I'd better go.
Well, you needn't go on that account. I shall not say another word. Well, I only wanted you to know that I had done nothing deceitful or in any way underhand. And it made perhaps a great piece of fortune for me, and so indeed it is in some respects, but still I think I receive no more than I give. And assuredly I shall not fail him, and I shall serve him and tend him, as no one else could now that he is becoming helpless.
Helpless.
Don't speak of that here.
Well, it's no use hiding it any longer, much as he would like to. He's going blind.
Going blind? That's strange. Wait, he is going blind too?
So many people do.
Well, and you can imagine what it means for a businessman. Anyway, I shall try to use my eyes for him as well as I can. But I mustn't stay any longer. I'm so busy just now. I was about to tell you, Ekdal, if there was anything Werle could do for you, you have only to apply to Graberg.
I'm sure Hjalmar Ekdal will decline that offer.
Well, indeed. Don't think he used to be so,
No, yes, Bertha Ekdal wants nothing more from Mr. Werle.
Will you present my compliments to your future husband and tell him that I intend very shortly to call upon the bookkeeper Graberg?
What? You'll do that?
To call upon the bookkeeper Graberg, I say, and ask for an account of the money I owe his principal. I shall pay back this debt of honor. Let us call it a debt of honor. But enough of this. I shall repay the whole with 5% interest.
Dear Ekdal, goodness knows we've not the money to do it.
Will you tell your betrothed that I am working indefatigably at my invention? Will you tell him that what sustained my strength for this exhausting labor is the desire to be rid of the torture of this load of debt? That's why I go on with the invention. I shall devote the whole of the profits to the repayment of the pecuniary advances made me by your future consort.
Well, something has happened in this house.
Yes, there has.
Well, Well, goodbye then. Well, there are lots of things I'd like to talk to you about, Gina, but they must wait for another time. Goodbye.
Not beyond the threshold, Gina. Crackers! Now I am free of this dead weight of indebtedness.
At any rate, you soon will be.
I think my attitude may be called correct.
You are the man I've always taken you for.
In certain cases, it is impossible to set aside the claims of the ideal. As the breadwinner of a family, I must writhe and agonize beneath this. For believe me, it's no joke for a man of small means to pay off a debt that has been accumulating for years, over which, so to say, the dust of oblivion lies. But be this as it may, the man in me demands his rights.
Dear Hjalmar, was it not well that I came?
Yes.
That you were shown clearly your true position, was it not well?
Yes, of course it was well. But there is one thing against which my sense of justice revolts.
And what is that?
It is this, that I really don't know if I may express myself so freely about your father.
Pray do not mind me in the least.
Very well. You see, it seems to me so revolting to think that now it is not I, but he, who will realize the true marriage.
How can you say such a thing?
But it is so. For your father and Mrs. Sorby are entering upon a marriage contract founded upon complete confidence, founded upon perfect and absolute frankness on both sides. There are no concealments between them. There's nothing kept in the background in their relation. The two sinners, if I may so express myself, proclaim mutual forgiveness.
Well, and what then?
That's the whole point of the thing. Why, it was all these difficulties that, as you yourself said, that were needed to found a true marriage.
But this is quite another matter, Hjalmar. Surely you would not conjure either yourself or her with these two. Oh, you understand me?
No, but I can't get away from the fact that in all this there is something that wounds and offends my sense of rectitude. Why, it looks exactly as if there were no righteous providence in the direction of the world.
Oh, Ekdal, God knows you mustn't say such things.
Don't let us enter upon that question.
But on the other hand, I seem to behold the guiding finger of fate. He is going blind.
Perhaps that's not so very certain.
It is indubitable. We, at any rate, ought not to question that, for it is just in this fact that there lies the righteous retribution. He has in his time blinded a trusting fellow creature.
Unfortunately, he has blinded many.
And now fate, the inexorable, the mysterious, demands his own eyes.
How can you dare say such awful things? I'm quite frightened.
It is good at times to ponder upon the seamy side of existence.
Are you back again already?
Yes, I didn't want to stop any longer. And it's a good thing I didn't, for I met somebody at the door.
I suppose it was that Mrs. Sorby.
Yes.
I hope you've seen her for the last time.
Father.
Well, what is it, Hedvig?
Mrs. Sorby had brought me something.
For you?
Mhm. Yes, it's something for tomorrow.
Bertha has always brought some little thing for you on that day.
What is it?
You mustn't know now for mothers to give it to me in bed tomorrow.
All this companionship from which I am shut out.
No, you can see it if you like. It's a big letter.
Well, a letter too.
Yes, it's only a letter. I suppose the other one's coming later, but fancy. A letter? I've never had a letter before, and there's Miss on the outside. Miss Hedvig Ekdal. Fancy, that's me.
Me see that letter.
There, you can see it.
Is it Mr. Werle's hand?
Are you sure of that, Ekdal?
It is, Mr. Well, see for yourself.
Do you think I understand anything about it?
Hedvig, may I open the letter and read it?
Yes, of course you may if you like.
No, not tonight, Ekdal. But why, it's for tomorrow.
Oh, let him read it. It's sure to be something nice, and then Father will be glad, and he'll be in good spirits again.
Then I may open it.
Yes, please do, Father. It'll be such fun to know what it is.
Good. What is this?
What's in it, then?
Oh, yes, Father. Tell us.
Be silent. It's a deed of gift, Hedvig.
Fancy. What is it I am to have?
Read it yourself.
Yes, but I think this is meant for grandfather.
You, Gina, can you understand this?
Why, I don't know anything on earth about it. Just tell us.
Mr. Werle writes to Hedvig that her old grandfather need no longer trouble himself with copying, but that for the future he's to draw 100 crowns a month at the office.
That'll come in very well for grandfather.
100 crowns. 100 crowns.
Mother, I read that.
As long as he may need it. That means, of course, until he has closed his eyes in death.
Well, then he's provided for, poor old fellow.
But there's more. There's more that follows. You didn't read this, Hedvig. Afterwards, it's to revert to you.
To me? All of it?
Yeah, he writes that the sum is the same sum is assured to you for your whole life. Do you hear that, Gina?
Yes, I hear well enough.
Fancy. I am to have all that money? Oh, Father, are you glad?
Glad? Ah, what an outlook. What a perspective unrolls itself before me. It is Hedvig. It is she whom he endows so richly.
Why, it's Hedvig's birthday.
And it'll be all the same yours, Father. You know that I shall give you all the money to you, all of it to you and Mother.
Oh, to Mother, yes, that's it. That's it.
Hjalmar, this is a snare he is laying for you.
Do you think this is another snare?
When he was here this morning, he said, Hjalmar Ekdal is not the man you take him for.
Not the man.
You will see that, he said.
You were to see that I would allow myself to be pot with money.
Mother, what's the matter?
Go and take off your things.
Yes, Hjalmar, now we shall see who is right, he or I.
Here is my answer.
I expected.
And now, no more deceit. If the connection between you and him was quite at an end when you came to care for me, as you call it, why did he make it possible for us to marry?
I suppose he thought he'd be free of the house.
Only that? Wasn't he afraid of a certain result?
I don't understand what you mean.
I want to know if your child has the right to live under my roof.
And you ask that?
You must answer me this one question. Is Hedvig my child or... Well!
I don't know.
You don't know.
How should I know? Such a woman as I.
Then I have nothing more to do in this house.
Think what you're doing, Hjalmar.
There's nothing for a man like me to think about here.
Yes! Here there's so much to be thought over. You three must remain together if you are to reach the great height of self-sacrificing forgiveness.
I will not. Never. Never. My hat. My home has fallen into ruins about me. Beggars. I have no child.
What do you think? Father! Father!
There now!
Do not come near me, Hedvig. Stand away. I cannot bear to see you all the eyes. Goodbye.
No. Oh.
Look at the child, Ekdal. Look at the child.
I will not. I cannot. I must away from all this.
He's going away from us, Mother. He's going away from us. He'll never come back.
If only he'll not cry, Hedvig. Father'll come again.
No, he'll never come to us anymore.
You believe that I meant it all for the best, Mrs. Ekdal?
Yes, I do almost, but God forgive you all the same.
Oh, I feel like it would kill me. What have I done to him, Mother? Oh, Mother, you must bring him home again.
Yes. Only be quiet, and I'll go out and look for him. Perhaps he's gone to Relling's, but you mustn't lie there and howl. Will you promise me that?
Yes, I'll stop. If only Father will come home again.
Wouldn't it be better after all that you let him first fight out to the end, his bitter fight?
Well, he could do that afterwards. First and foremost, we must quiet the child.
Now, you must tell me what it's all about. Why won't Father have anything more to do with me?
You mustn't ask me about that till you're a big girl and grown up.
I can't go on being so terribly ill, miserable till I'm big and grown up. I know what it is. Perhaps I'm not Father's real child.
How could that be?
My mother may have found me. And now perhaps Father has got to know it. I've read about such things.
Well, but if it were so.
Yes, and I think he might love me just as much for all that. Even more. Why, the wild duck, too, was sent for us as a present. And yet, I care so much for her, you know?
Yes, the wild duck. Quack, that's true. Let's talk a little about the wild duck, Hedvig.
That poor wild duck. I can't bear to see her either. Only think he wanted to wring her neck.
Oh, he'll not do that, I'm sure.
No, but he said so. And I think I was so horrid of, and I think it was so horrid of Father, because I say my prayers for the wild duck every night, and I beg may she be preserved from death and all this evil.
Do you always say your prayers at night?
Oh, yes.
Who taught you to do that?
I taught myself. It was once when Father was so ill. He had leeches in his throat, and then he said he was like wrestling with death.
Oh. Well?
So I prayed for him after I had gone to bed, and ever since I've gone on with it.
And now you pray for the wild duck too?
I thought it would be best to put the wild duck in too, right? For she was so sickly at first.
Do you pray in the mornings too?
No, I don't do that.
Why not in the morning as well?
Oh, it's light in the morning. And there's nothing to be afraid of.
And the wild duck that you're so very fond of, your father wanted to wring its neck?
No. He said it would be best for him if he did. But that he would spare her for my sake. And that was a very good father.
But if you were to sacrifice the wild duck of your own free will for his sake?
Wild duck?
If you now freely sacrificed for him the best thing you know and possess on earth?
Do you think that would help?
Try it, Hedvig.
Yes. I will try.
And do you think you've enough strength of mind?
I will ask grandfather to shoot her for me.
Yes, do so. But not a word of all this to your mother.
Why not?
She does not understand us.
The wild duck? I'll try it early tomorrow. Did you meet him, Mother?
No, but I heard that he's gone into Relling's and taken him along with him.
Are you sure of that?
Yes. The porter's wife told me. Molvik went with them too, she said.
And this at a time when he needs so sorely to wrestle in solitude.
Yes, men folk are so different. Heaven knows where Relling has dragged him to. I ran over to Mrs. Erickson's, but they weren't there.
Oh, if he should never come home at any more.
He will come home again. I will bear him a message tomorrow, and you will see how he'll come. Sleep peacefully on that, Hedvig. Good night.
Mother!
Oh, yes, Relling was right. That's what comes of crazy people going about and presenting intricate claims. Well?
Oh, Mother. I almost believe he's down at Relling's. And
there you see.
For the porter's wife said that she could hear that Relling had 2 people with him when he came home in the night.
That's just what I thought.
But that's no good if you won't come up to us.
At any rate, I'll go down and speak to him.
I say, Hjalmar. Isn't Hjalmar at home?
No, he's gone out.
So early? And in such a heavy snowstorm? Well, give me a hand, please. I can go the morning rounds alone.
Oh, think, Mother, when poor grandfather hears that father is going away from us.
Oh, nonsense. Grandfather mustn't hear anything about it. It's a mercy he wasn't at home yesterday during all the hullabaloo.
But... Oh,
Well, have you found any trace of him?
They say he's down at Relling's.
Relling's? Has he really been out with those creatures?
He has like enough.
Yes, but so in need of solitude and of thorough self-examination.
Yes, you may well say that.
Is father with you?
Is he there?
Yes, of course he is.
And you never told us.
Yes, I'm a brute. But I had to get the other brutes quiet first. The damn one. Of course. And then I fell so sound asleep that...
What does Ekdal say today?
He doesn't say anything, whatever.
Doesn't he say anything?
Not a blessed word.
No, I can well understand that.
But what's he doing then?
He's lying on the sofa, snoring.
Really? Yes, Ekdal's a great one to snore.
Is he asleep? Can he sleep?
Well, it looks like it.
Very natural after the spiritual strife that has torn him.
And especially as he's not accustomed to knocking about at night.
Perhaps it's as well, Mother, that father is able to sleep.
I think so too. But now it's not worthwhile for us to go and wake him too soon. Thank you anyhow, Relling. I must first tidy up the rooms and then... Come and help me, Hedvig.
Can you explain to me the spiritual turmoil now going on in Hjalmar Ekdal?
On my soul, I've not noticed any spiritual turmoil going on in
What? At such a juncture when a new foundation is being laid for his whole life? Now, can you imagine that a man of Hjalmar's individuality is, you know?
Oh, individuality. If he ever had any tendencies to the abnormal developments that you call individuality, they were extirpated, root and branch, while he was yet a boy. I can assure you of that.
That would be strange after the loving care with which he was brought up.
You mean by those two affected, hysterical maiden aunts?
I may tell you, they were women who never lost sight of the claims of the ideal. Ha, you'll jibe at me again, I suppose.
No, I'm in no human for that. Moreover, I know it all, for he has poured forth any amount of rhetoric about his two spiritual mothers. But I don't think he has much to thank them for. It is Ekdal's misfortune that in his circle he has always been taken for a shining light.
And isn't he one in depth of soul, I mean?
I've never noticed anything of the sort. That his father should have believed this, well and good. For the old lieutenant has been a blockhead all his life.
All his life he has been a man with a childlike mind. That is what you cannot understand.
But as soon as the dear, sweet Hjalmar went to college, his fellow students instantly took him for the coming man. He was looking the right, red and white, just the sort of thing to delight a schoolgirl. And as he had that mobile temperament and that sympathetic voice, and was so clever at declaiming the verses and ideas of others.
Is it of Hjalmar Ekdal you're speaking like this?
Yes, with your permission.
My permission.
That's how the idol before which you lie prostrate looks from within.
Yet I don't think I'm altogether blind either.
Oh, you're not so very far from it. For you are a sick man too, you see.
There you are right.
Exactly. You are suffering from a complicated complaint.
What?
First, there's that troublesome virtue fever. And what's worse, you're always working yourself up into a delirium of hero worship. You must always have something to admire outside yourself.
Yes, indeed, I must seek it outside myself.
But you make such woeful blunders about the mighty paragons you think you see and hear about you. Here you've been visiting a farmer's cottage again with your claims of the ideal. But the people in this house aren't solvent.
If you haven't a better opinion of Hjalmar Ekdal than that, what pleasure can you find in being so constantly in his company?
Good heavens! I'm ashamed to say I'm supposed to be a sort of kind of doctor. And so I must look after the poor deceased folk living in the same house.
Indeed. Is Hjalmar Ekdal diseased too?
Most people are, unfortunately.
And what remedy are you applying to Hjalmar?
My usual one. I take care to keep up his life lie.
The life lie? Did I hear correctly?
Yes, I said life lie. For the life lie is the stimulating principle, you see.
May I ask with what sort of a life lie Hjalmar is infected?
No, thanks. I don't think betray such secrets to quacks.
Wow.
You'd be quite capable of muddling him up even more for me. But the method is infallible. I've applied it to Molvik too. I've made him Damic.
Demonic.
That's the fantasy I've had to put into his head.
Then he's not demonic?
What the devil does it mean to be demonic? That's only the gammon I invented to keep him going. If I'd not done that, the poor, inoffensive fellow would have succumbed to self-contempt and despair many a long year ago. And then the old lieutenant. But he really hit upon his own cure.
Lieutenant Ekdal? What of him?
Yes, think of it. He, the bear hunter, goes into that gloomy loft and hunts rabbits. That's not a sportsman on earth happier than that old man when he's bustling about in there with all that rubbish. The 4 or 5 withered Christmas trees that he stored up there are to him the same as the whole of the great fresh Hodgel forest. The cock and the hens are to him game perched on the top of fir trees, and the rabbits hopping about the floor of the loft. They are the bears he grapples with. He, the hardy old hunter.
Unfortunate old Lieutenant Ekdal, yes. He certainly has had to modify the ideals of his youth.
But, by the way, Mr. Werle, Jr., don't use that foreign word, ideals. We've as good a word, lies.
Huh! Do you think the two things are akin then?
Yes, much as typhus and putrescent fever are.
Dr. Relling, I shall not rest content until I have rescued Hjalmar from your clutches!
That would be the worst for him. If you take away the average man's life lie, you take away his happiness at the same time. Well, little mother of the wild duck, Hedvig, I'm going down now to see if our father's still lying there pondering on that wonderful invention.
Hedvig, I can see from your face that it's not yet done.
Wait, what? Oh, that about the wild duck? No.
I suppose your strength of mind failed you when it came to the point?
No, it's not that exactly, but when I woke up early this morning and thought it over, what we talked about, it seemed to me that it was so strange.
Strange?
Yes. I don't know. Yesterday evening, directly after, I thought there was something so beautiful about it, but after I'd been to sleep and thought it over, again, there seemed to be nothing in it.
Ah, no. I suppose you couldn't have grown up here without some failing off.
No, that doesn't matter. If only Father would come up.
If only your eyes had been really open to that which makes life of value. If you had the real, joyous, brave spirit of sacrifice, you would soon see that he would come up to you. But I still have faith in you, Hedvig.
Well, there's not much fun in going the morning rounds alone.
Didn't you want to go hunting, Grandfather?
Not the weather today for hunting. So dark there. You can hardly see your hand before your face.
Haven't you ever felt inclined to shoot at something besides rabbits?
Aren't the rabbits good enough, eh?
Yes, but the wild duck?
Ha ha! Are you afraid I shall shoot your wild duck? Not for the world.
No.
Never.
No, I suppose you couldn't. For they say it's very difficult to shoot wild ducks.
Couldn't? Should think I could.
How would you set about it, Grandfather? I don't mean with my wild duck, but with another one.
Would take care to shoot it under the breast, you know, for that's the safest. And then you must shoot against the feathers, you see, not with the feathers.
And then they die, Grandfather?
Yes, of course, if you shoot properly. Well, now I must go in and get myself up. You understand? Oh.
Don't stand there rummaging among your father's things, Hedvig.
Oh. I was only tidying up.
You better go into the kitchen and see if the coffee's keeping hot. I'll take the breakfast tray with me when I go down to him. Ah, Ekdal. So you've come after all.
I have come only to depart at once.
Yes, so I suppose. But good Lord, what a sight you do look.
A sight?
And your good winter coat, too. Well, that's done for.
Mother, hadn't I better...
Away! Take her away from me, I say!
Go into the sitting room, Hedvig.
I must have my books. Where are my books?
What books?
My scientific works, of course, the technical periodicals that I need for my invention.
Are these the ones without any covers?
Of course they are.
Hadn't I better tell Hedvig to cut them for you?
They need not be cut for me.
Then you're still determined to leave us, Ekdal.
Surely that's self-understood.
Very well.
For I can't stop here to have my heart pierced every hour of the day.
God forgive you for thinking so poorly of me.
Prove!
I think it's for you to prove.
After a past such as yours, there are certain demands. I am tempted to call them ideal commands.
But about grandfather? What's to become of him, poor old fellow?
I know my duty. The helpless old man goes with me. I will go into town and make arrangements. Has anyone found my hat on the stairs?
No. Have you lost it?
Oh, of course I had it when I came home last night. There's no doubt about that, but I can't find it this morning.
Good Lord, where did you go with those two ragamuffins?
Oh, don't question me on trivial matters. Do you think I am in the mood to remember details?
So long as you've not taken cold, Ekdal.
You're a scamp, Relling. A rogue. Shameless tempter. If only I could get someone to kill you.
Here's some hot coffee, if you should want it, and there's some bread and butter too, and some salt meat.
Salt meat? Never beneath this roof. It is true I've partaken of no solid food for 24 hours, but no matter, my memoranda the notes of my autobiography. Where's my diary and my important papers? She's there too.
Oh, good Lord, the child must be somewhere.
Go out! During the last moments I am spending in what was once my home, I wished to be spared from interlopers.
Look, you mean me?
Stop in the kitchen, Hedvig. Or no, you better go to your own room. Wait a moment, Ekdal. Don't upset those drawers. I know where all the things are.
Little duck.
Oh, what's the good of a portmanteau? There are 1,000 things I must drag about with me.
Why don't you leave the rest for a while and take a shirt and a pair of drawers with you?
These wearisome preparations.
And the coffee's getting cold, too. The most difficult thing will be to find such a large loft for the rabbits.
What? Must I drag all the rabbits about with me, too?
Yes, grandfather can't do without the rabbits, I'm sure.
He will have to get used to that. I have to renounce higher things in life than rabbits.
Shall I put the flute into the portmanteau for you?
No flute for me, but give me the pistol.
Do you want to take the pistol?
Yes, my loaded pistol.
It's gone. He must have taken it in there with him.
Is he in the loft?
Of course he's in the loft.
Lonely old man.
If only we'd not let that room, you might have moved in there.
I should remain under the same roof as... Never.
But couldn't you stop for a day or two in the sitting room? You'd have it all to yourself.
Never within these walls.
Well then, downstairs at Relling and Molvik's?
Don't mention those creatures' names. The mere thought of them takes away my appetite. No, I must go from house to house, seeking shelter for father and myself.
But you've no hat, Ekdal. You've lost it.
Oh, those two miscreants, so rich in all vices, I must get a hat somehow. Something must be done for I can't afford to risk my life.
What are you looking for?
Butter.
I'll get you some directly.
Oh, no, look, it doesn't matter. Dry bread will do just as well.
Here you are. It's quite fresh.
Could I, without being worried by anyone, no matter whom, could I stop for a day or two in the sitting room?
Yes, you could very well, if you would.
For I can't see any possibility of getting all my father's things away at once.
And besides, you must tell him first that you won't go on living with us.
That too. I shall have to go into all this complicated business. I must reflect. I must have breathing space. I cannot bear all these burdens in one day.
Especially in such awful weather as it is outside.
I see the paper still lying here.
Yes, I've not touched it.
The rag doesn't concern me.
I'm sure I don't intend making any use of it.
But all the same, there's no need to throw it away. In all the confusion of my moving, it might so easily be...
I'll take good care of it, Ekdal.
I mean, the deed of gift belongs first and foremost to father. And it is for him to say if he intends to make use of it.
Yes, poor old father.
For safety's sake, where's the gum?
Here's the gum pot.
And the brush?
Here's a brush.
Just a bit of paper for the back. Far be it from me to lay hands upon the property of others, and least of all upon that of a penniless old man. No, nor upon that of anyone else. That's it. That's it. Just let it lie there for a while, and when it's dry, put it away. I never want to set eyes on that document again. Never.
Old Gregors, you there?
Yes. What? Are you sitting here?
I had sunk down from exhaustion.
You've had breakfast too, I see.
Well, corporal needs must themselves make themselves felt at times, right?
What have you decided to do?
Oh, for a man like me, there is but one way. I am I am busy just getting my most important papers together. But of course, that takes time.
Am I to get the room ready for you, or am I to pack the portmanteau?
Pack. And get the room ready.
All right. Then I'll put in the shirt and the other things.
I never thought it would end like this. Is it really necessary for you to leave house and home?
What would you have me do? I was not made to bear unhappiness, Gregors. I must have comfort and security and peace about me.
But what can't you have that? Only try it. Now it seems to me there is firm ground here to build upon, and begin from the beginning. And remember, you're the invention to live for.
Oh, don't speak of the invention. Perhaps there's nothing much in it.
How so?
Oh, my good heavens. What do you really want me to invent? Other men have invented pretty well everything already. It is becoming more difficult every day.
And you, who have worked so hard at it.
Oh, it was that debauchee Relling who made me take it up.
Relling?
Yes, it was he who first called my attention to my aptitude for making some remarkable discovery in photography.
It was Relling.
I've been so intensely happy over this. Not so much for the invention or for myself, but because Hedvig believed in it with all the strength and might of a child's mind. That is to say, I was fool enough to persuade myself she believed in it.
And you really believe that Hedvig would be false to you?
Now I know what it all means. It is Hedvig who stands in my way. She will blot the sun from my whole life.
Hedvig? Do you mean Hedvig? How could she blot it out for you?
I have loved that child beyond all words. I was happy beyond all words whenever I returned to my poor home, and she, with her sweet little short-sighted eyes, flew at me. Confiding fool that I was, I cared for her beyond all words, and
you say
poet-like, I lulled myself into the delusion that she also cared for me beyond all words.
And you say that was only a delusion?
How can I tell? I can't get anything out of Gina. And besides, she lacks all the sense of the ideal side of these complications, but I feel impelled to open my heart to you, Gregors. There is that terrible doubt. Perhaps Hedvig has never really and truly loved me.
You may yet have proof of that. What is that? The wild duck screaming?
The wild duck's quacking. Father's in the loft.
It is he. I say again, you may yet have proof that poor misunderstood Hedvig loves you.
Oh, but what proof can she give me? I dare not believe in any protestations from that quarter.
Hedvig certainly does not know what deceit is.
Gregors, that's just what is not so certain. Who knows what Gina and that Mrs. Sorby may have sat many a time here whispering and tattling about. And Hedvig, she keeps her ears open, I can tell you. Perhaps the deed of gift wasn't so unexpected after all. I fancy I noticed something of the sort.
What has taken possession of you?
My eyes have been opened.
No.
Watch, and you'll see that the deed of gift is but a beginning. Mrs. Sorby has always done a great deal for Hedvig, and now it's in her power to do what she likes for the child. They can take her from me at any time and hour they choose.
Not for all the world would Hedvig go away from you.
Oh, don't be so sure of that. Suppose they stood there with their hands full, beckoning her. I who have loved her beyond all words, I who would have found my greatest joy in taking her tenderly by the hand and guiding her as one guides a child frightened at the darkness through some wild, desolate space. Now, I feel the gnawing certainty that, the poor photographer in his attic home has never been anything wholly and completely to her. She has only been cunning enough to keep on good terms with him until the right time should come.
You don't believe this yourself, Hjalmar.
That's the terrible part of it. That I don't know what to believe, that I never shall know. But look, can you really doubt that it must be as I say? You rely too much upon the claims of the ideal, my good Gregors. If only the others came with hands overflowing and cried to the child, "Leave him here! Here with us! Life awaits you!"
What? Well, what then?
If I asked her, Hedvig, are you willing to forgo that life for me? Oh, no, thank you. You'd soon hear the answer.
Hjalmar!
There. Now he must needs go hunting.
Oh, Ekdal, I think grandfather's firing away in the loft by himself.
I'll look in.
One moment. Do you know what that was?
Of course I do.
No, you do not. But I know it. It was the proof.
What proof?
It was a child sacrifice. She has got your father to shoot the wild duck.
Shoot the wild duck?
Oh, I never.
But what for?
She wanted to sacrifice for you the best thing she had on earth, for then she thought you might learn to love her again.
Oh, no, the child.
What things she does get hold of.
She only wanted to win back your love, Hjalmar. She felt she could not live without it.
Now, you see for yourself, Ekdal.
Oh, Gina, where is she?
Poor child, I suppose she's sitting out in the kitchen.
Hedvig! Come! Come into me! No, she's not there.
And then she's sitting in her little room.
No! She's not there either. She must have gone out.
Yes, you know you wouldn't have her about the house.
If only she will return home soon, that I may really tell her. Now all shall be well, Gregor, so I believe now we can start life afresh.
Oh, I knew it! Oh, I knew the regeneration would come through the child. Oh!
Father, are you there?
Have you been shooting in your room?
So you go hunting by yourself, Hjalmar?
So, wasn't you shooting in the loft?
I shooting? Huh.
She has shot the wild duck herself!
What's that? What? Hedvig!
Good God, what is it?
She's lying on the floor.
Hedvig!
Hedvig lying on the floor?
Ha ha! So she's going in for shooting too.
The pistol has gone off. She has wounded herself. Call for help! Help!
Relling, Dr. Relling, hurry up here as fast as you can!
The woods avenge themselves.
She'll come around directly. She'll come around directly. Yes. Yes.
Where has she wounded herself? I can't see anything.
What's the matter?
They say Hedvig has shot herself.
Come here and help.
Shot herself?
Surely it's not dangerous. Relling, she's hardly bleeding at all. Surely it's not dangerous.
How did this happen?
Come on. How should I know?
She wanted to shoot the wild duck.
The wild duck.
The pistol. The pistol must have gone off.
I see.
The woods avenge themselves, but I'm not afraid for all that.
Well, Relling, why don't you speak?
He's shot in the breast.
Yes, but she'll come around.
Surely, you see that Hedvig is dead.
In the depths of the ocean.
No! No! She must live! Oh, for God's sake, Relling! Only one moment. Only till I have told her how I loved her beyond all words all the time!
She's shot through the breast, bleeding inwardly. She must have died on the spot.
And I, who drove her from me like some wild animal, and scared, she crept into the loft and died for love of me. Never to be able to make out that good again. Never to be able to tell her now. What about her thou art there? Why hast thou done this to me?
Shush, you must not say such wicked things. We have no right to keep her, I suppose.
Thou is not dead. She sleepeth.
Bosh!
There. She lies so stiff and still.
He's holding it so tight. So tight.
No, Relling, don't break her fingers. Let the pistol be.
She shall take it with her.
Yes, leave it here. But the child shall not lie here to be made a show of. She shall go by herself into her own little room. Help me with her, Ekdal.
Oh, Gina, can you bear it?
One of us must help the other, for she belongs to both of us now. I know.
Praise be the Lord. To the earth shall thou return. To earth shall thou return.
Bro, man, you're drunk.
Hjalmar and Gina carry out the dead body at the kitchen door. Relling closes it after them. Molvik slinks out through the passage.
Nothing will ever make me believe that shot was an accident.
No one can say how this terrible thing happened.
The powder has singed her dress. She must have put the pistol straight to her breast and fired.
Hedvig has not died in vain. Did you see how grief set free all that is noble in him?
Most people are ennobled when they stand sorrowing by the dead. But how long do you suppose this fine feeling will last with them?
It will last and grow all his life through.
In 3/4 of a year, little Hedvig will be nothing more to him than an excellent theme for declamation.
And you dare to say this of Hjalmar Ekdal?
We'll talk about it again when the first grass has withered upon her grave. Then you'll hear him perorating about the father's heart bereft too soon of its child. Then you'll see him steeping himself in emotion and in self-admiration and self-pity. Wait and see.
If you are right, and I am wrong, then life is not worth living.
Life might be pleasant enough all the same, if only we could be left in peace by those blessed duns who come worrying us poor folk about the claims of the ideal.
At any rate, I am glad that my destiny is what it is.
I beg your pardon? What is your destiny?
To be the 13th at table.
Devil a doubt of that.
The Wild Duck by Henrik Ibsen. Translated from the Norwegian by Eleanor Marx Aveling. A JaYo Theatre production. In the role of Werle, the merchant factory owner, was Paul Euler. His son, Gregers Werle, was played by Jacqueline Elisabeth. Old Ekdal was played by Henry Graham Murray. And his son, Hjalmar Ekdal, a photographer, was played by Mark Gallagher. His wife, Gina Ekdal, was played by KARLA WREN. Their daughter, Hedvig, 14 years old, was played by HAYLEY Elisabeth BEIERMEISTER. Mrs. Sorby, Werle's housekeeper and future wife, was played by MIRANDA HANNASCH. Relling, a doctor, and Jensen, the hired waiter, were played by Christian Price Burnett. Molvik, an ex-Theological student, and a thin-haired gentleman were played by DERICK Johnson King. Graberg, a bookkeeper, and a pale and fat gentleman were played by Marshall Hackett. Pettersen, a servant to the Werle household, and a short-sighted gentleman, was played by Jamie BARNIKER. The Wild Duck, a JaYo Theatre production.